one can say we my achievement and a year we mama to me ma outpatient OPD utilization woman OPD ya show ukuta NHI card kwani hell e cost through 9.3 million a free 2015 no cost 29.6 million and this is one home of the NPP buy NHI and 1% fair people and accounts one the difference and this is man ko 29.6 million from 9.3 equal 29.6 million and this achievement and here can kind of after payments claims no one mutual no hospital no korea said mutual 2008 NDC better ko so plus I know sabreso no na claims mutual 183 million Ghana cedis NDC free power 2014 kwa sabe ko no mo ko na ko so ko do 1.073 billion billion that is NDC claims o pa
Inyong gosh me.
Papa me ku fado na. Mo papa me ku fado de mo ya muapa. E ku fado tonfio. Wo ba bia. Wo ma de che. Wo ma de sa. Na na ku fada ni e be e muafo. Abe. Wo me ko bo sanje mo no. Wo ma wo ku fado o ba wo mi o. Ekufadu ba omi o eku ba ku fra kwa e
Inyong gosh me.
Papa me ekufadu na mo ku papa me ekufadu de mo ya muapa ekufadu tonfio wo ba bia wo ma de che wo ma de sa na na eku ba da ni e be emuafo abe wo me ko bo sanje mo no wo ma wo ekufadu o ba omi o ekufadu o ba omi o eku ba ku fra kwa e
Inyong gosh me.
Wally. When I condemn Anas, Omwa kasa kwa omudi. Onipa na okunu no wo Ashanti region. Police for na kasa na brief me. So honorable, we know what the way is exonerated now. Minimum why this thing happened to stay away. But me say, how do I stay away when Anas Kromfo within me, sir, mention my name? Up to a extent, a congressman report to me. Yes. I'm a me do Houston in 2019 November. Almost stop me. Say me na makukum ameswali. That's the report. Now and you have the report. You know. Now near ya woman say. Omu kachira me say. Minya butre. Na akwami. Your friend Ansuji Abo. And mu a privilege. We a privilege. You are the first. A shame before. Mr. Okumasi, your friend Ansuji Abo. Yes, you are privileged. Make Ansuji Abo.
Ansuji Abo.
Yes, yes, Ansuji Abo.
And a police phone in the mouth.
Yes, and in the pictures are cheering me. Saminya Butre over 1 year. Exclusive. Over 1 year. And my name is up there. And here the sad story they told me. My brother, with him. Almost say, almost in the picture, say some tall guy. Now, anytime one, the location, information to Kumasi police, draw no more letter no.
Kumasi police.
Yes, I'm telling you today. The name the police, and I don't give a damn because it's my reputation on the line.
Right.
Ansuji Abo, let me repeat again. Ansuji Abo.
Honorable, see a country already. How long?
Me say, over a year, the first commander, I will catch him, Meninity British Airways, and will catch him. The new guy who took over, and so has confirmed. The last year, I threatened to mention that there was a Minya Butre, no more day. Forensic American report to Inaba. They are working on it. It's over 4 months. I cannot continue getting that embarrassment, humiliation. This criminal way. One in a papa in a suba, more massas full stop.
The turn off.
Now, Muntie, me pesa. Kana for Kevin Taylor, so ni Yansa, to send me. Bisase. Former IGP Kudalo. Emma, your ball stand up with you. Adentina or catcher, Dan Paris onya case in Mufama another.
What?
Yes. And National Security Kandapa. Munyina Monfra Kudalo. Kudalo. Yes. Na mumbisa no watu kwan.
Wow.
Na watu kwan no ni kuroma. But the moment I stand up with him, hey, na mufre dampare. He can't lie. Say, why na catching and say, onyai case, na on farmer.
Serious.
Yes.
Very
fascinating.
fascinating.
Tell we are kwasia, papa kwasia onibia. We are bua baka jam say, minam kum JB. Now, enti Kudalo catching dampare or the phone call. The man say, onyai case, na on farmer obi. He didn't understand it, so he pursued it.
Yeah.
Who said, when your interest won't pay, how many days they take you transfer? Then parade call Winniba.
Email Grashman.
When you are because my mouth examples are nice where from form. So on no etimi kofa who consenting kofo app wo Dubai. Now you sika no idea total tablets. Who be do airport and tax. Now we hear it all. You think we are stupid in this country? Yes. You think we are stupid in this country? I respect Kokubako, but on to the boss. And yes, sir, or defending guy no information of the back. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got. What you say? That a nice boy. Baby, I got.
Boy, why are very dangerous? What in Madina haya? We share baby I'm panasu or buy a premises I be say. Me Mumuno near baby amitia. You are a bat. Sa Ahmed no. Show more pictures in the area. Somebody picked and tell them. We are almost what in Madina. Yes. I need boy Ahmed no. We a friend Ahmed. The picture back home fan to soon yakes. God good. The picture back. What in Madina haya? What back premises of the Muno? You basically person and nasty.
So as you can see, rolling on the screen.
This is the boy. Or a bad boy.
A Ghanaian undercover journalist has been shot dead. Ahmed Hussein Swaleh was a member of Tiger Eye Private Investigations. He was driving home in the capital, Accra, when reports say men on motorbikes shot him 3 times. He was instrumental in a wide-reaching expose into corruption into Ghanaian football, about which the BBC's Africa Eye programme made a documentary. But after that documentary, this man, a politician called Kennedy Agyapong, circulated photos of Mr. Hussein Swaleh and called for him to be beaten. In fact, last summer, the New York-based Committee to Protect Journalists called on Mr. Agyapong to stop threatening journalists.
Email Grashman.
Nuko wenim kakra hotel bi wo ho ase no I sports me wo nti ye call no me ne tina ka no me call no me koto mpanyufo mienu bi wo ho me call no mu chia me na me so me chia mu no mu bisam se frem se na me so ye frem me Daniel Resido no ma me tina ho no mu bom din chia me da me tie ne nipa ba ko ohyefugu a o se friend Kennedy Japan na ba ko so se friend Mr. Ofori. And the metime who ni full name was Mr. Ofori. Any aloteno. Tietna no mkatem say minimado kuntia mebahana. Na msio alote akacheng. No say okay. My ready se meyana. Na msio I'm ready for anything. No see you. Ntime bisam say kache me say nipa odi adwuma no mam sam fambra nana adodankwa. Na ono no why busy campaign. Nti odi for omomo so Kennedy Japan and Mr. Ofori no so say omofa edwuma we embre me na msi you mate na omo hwehwe nipa kro betima ye edwuma no nti me na omo ho say metima ye nti omo de bre me na ma nipa na oba be di position of JB Dankwa no ano so eka ho this information at the mom say, okay, send it away no my own one say, send me to me, Jumana, dear me, baby, and on the mammy.
Meu gosto, man. Meu gosto, man.
Atamfu ni nyame. Afi. Ebeji omonsa. Na nso aka ho. They go see. Atamfu ni nyame. Afi. Ebeji omonsa na nso aka ho. They go see.
Meu gosto, man.
Why bido nyame? Why bido nyame? Hey, udini aye biafure. Udini aye biafure rade. Udini aye biafure nyame. Enti rade ya wade nibio. Hey, yesu ya wade nibio. Ah, wade nibio. Rade ye. Kasi sayam. Infama this one, my winning, me moda. Yawadi and Nibium, yes, Yawadi and Nibium. Ah, yes, Yawadi and Nibium. Yes, Yamiba. Infama this one, my winning, and my winning me moda. Ah, Father, we glorify your holy name. We give you honor, we give you glory. We thank you, Father, Lord, for how far you brought us. Ah, thank you, Jesus. Ah, you said you will lay a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thank you, Jesus, for how far you brought us. The Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection. MP Bakupe.
Meu gosto, man.
Hello, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect and founder of Loud Silence Media. For the past several years, Loud Silence Media has thrived on the support of our viewers both home and abroad. Your dedication through views, shares, comments, and discussion on social media and Loud Silence TV has made us revolutionize news media in Ghana and enlightened our brothers and sisters both home and abroad. Now, we ask you, our cherished viewers, to take your support one step further through what we call the Loud Silence TV $1 donation. Yes, the Loud Silence TV $1 donation will help sustain Loud Silence TV's continuous production across the world. To donate from America, Europe, or Asia on PayPal, just search for @KTWADR, @KTWADR, which stands for Kevin Taylor With All Due Respect. This is our official PayPal account. The link will be shared on our social media pages and on loudsilencenews.com. For those who are wishing to donate from Ghana and the rest of Africa, a separate payment platform will be available soon. With your $1 donation, Loud Silence TV will continue to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian, expose corruption, and shine a light on the darkest corners of our communities. As we all know, we are all messengers, messengers without the Bible or Quran, messengers who are ready to speak truth to power. Let's keep Loud Silence TV alive.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Inzala kwe Loud Silence TV zo kanang sokam zaha maraba ambe sepol zaha. Kan zan kwe kasu kayelne tubora sokam zaha songsum TV station ozo. Dunia TV shale din yina ne titil lin kwanya ti ya musra din ya shem na za hanin sante kama sasha tin ya se pa ai TV station ka politician zang binu kwe pone yella ka song na TV station mane dit jana criticize ba ko ton criticize ba akoton yel ba am borshem gonati min bian me o tum din vela ka yelo o bitum din vela be o tum din be kalan ton yele ba ai cha gonati yina be politician yina tita lar ka zan TV station o tum din be akoton yele lezo ka law salan TV kati yina to bore so kam za ha song be to lam tab song TV station wa kadi zale kati yoto musra din be sepon za ha kadi to yirna mpolone song manya $1 donation $1 donation madini ka be simintanga yela abela Europe abela Asia abela USA American tungbanne an yomen PayPal account manya KTWADR dininya Kevin Taylor with all due respect I'm to you ning money dinyala $1 tinamam be Africa be Ghana tungbanne tin dinyala MTM mobile money kind to you ning la account mampuni ay zang kana tele $1 ma di kuna tungwana dinyala 7 Ghana cedi. So I bless me I bought to adopt nirba and to adopt a family, friends, loved ones. Nirpia, nir 20, nir 5, nir 3. Anku to adopt in nirpsim ka zambaka yin umban yikwe lamban umban mabimban umban mpamban ka yo nte di nusem ka TV station manzia kamaria kati zaha yeto musra den bene kam kati yena ti yena the baba to gomati shaban bene kabatu nun be politicians shaban bene kabatu nun din samsin benin shem fe yiri zahna kenya din be shem. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Te pore dagban zaha de baba hande tamale northern region balama voice TV mo karbe law silence zone ka tekpang so kam zande ne $1 donation la so kam pang mo ya ko to lab nang tepang mane nta yi lab nang dan yan ncheka tumama kar chen ven yalanga dan zo tekpang so kam zaha dagbang bi kam ngombe duniya ya ala zo be dagbang pulne so kam pang mo ya ko labe lala $1 donation ma to nta so kama za kpango ya ko o labe $1 ma nangna nta $1 ma alebgal na tegana lagrongo so denyala shira o point mbalama denzo so kan kpango ya ko o labe o shira o point nang tepong mane kate tumama kar chanto ne nta ten den chekati yan so kama za ha songse kate lablabe biala kar songse katumama chanto na tebo bormane politician so zang onu pihara pune te borla te mamanga te yan nang sham domi politicians ma nyala ban shaw bi songa ka nang ban shaw la ban borla ban yan nang sham nzang be yeto ana ka to asar la ter ban bor sham te mi station ozo de pala dem biala te biala te gama zo te bo borna politicians so zante en usite on bor sham no o usite den zo te pande so kamaza hajande ay to lehre voice TV dem be la silence zone yang pang ma ya ka gbalaba denna man pun laban dene den zo agballa ma den nangna nta te momo namba ma denan pa kolba ma zuma so kama za ha intaha ay kullihre kolba ma zo anya momo namba ma den zo ta pang so kama za ha jande song samya ka tuma ma chanto ne laban dene agballa ma dene
wallahi talai menjitu ma ko tiama busmefi mamedina ma abwan menjitu bada mana kaso na walaban ami muwete yes ida na ma ewu muko na mana nanu na yemman ena wala so sadu tafracha aba ay ka mama meda to adima meda shemin na wa fa mama I love her day menjitu I love her 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 Hey, I love her.
Kufuado. Utito se kuye. What Jimmy Chain ni pabia tiere America no. Nano I Guinea. Yes, you two a moment penny now Jimmy. Why you uti se adanko ane maami ayira. Kwasi uti se adanko ane maami ayira. Kwasi uti se adanko ane maami ayira. Kwasi empanyi 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 no awase o man sika afro play e de ko Guinea say ya tu omoma mpanyini into maintain peace na be ya obia nku obia Guinea fo na koto abama o ade bogoso obia Guinea fo na koto abama o ade bia 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 Guinea fo na koto abama o ade mau ade mau ade mau ade mau ade mau ade bogosofo expression ku ombe kasa keke no maka ka wo mekasa Jimmy
me un gracias me.
Good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 2:47 p.m. US East Coast. It's definitely 7:47 in Ghana. I'm getting a notification from my team right now that they lost the feed. I don't know which one. Mr. S, on Facebook, feed is missing. Can you see us on Facebook? I'm getting notification that Facebook is off. I just want to get a clarification on it. Mr. S, Mr. P, let me know if Facebook is on or off. The information you're giving me, I cannot move ahead with the show until I get okay. All right. Okay. So, Mr. S, I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing what happened right now. I don't know. Our page was temporarily blocked for some reason. I don't know. They said we used the material that contained someone's video and all of that. So, yeah, Mr. S, I got a notification here of an issue. Can you, after the show, Mr. S, can you go through the videos and see all the new videos we played tonight, and make sure that none of yes, I'm seeing this. Yes, we were off temporarily. I think there was a video that was played that Facebook didn't want us to play. I don't know if you've been reported or something else. So, Mr. S, go through the feed after the show and let me know all the new videos that were played today. So that what I'm seeing here now is we are back on Facebook. I can see that we're back on Facebook, but I don't know if we public. Are we live on Facebook? Mr. S, are we live on Facebook? Yeah, what I'm getting is, Mr. P, can you get me some notifications so that we can move ahead? I'll be right back after the short break. I will be right back after the short break. Let me put something in here. Okay, this should be fine.
For that matter, it's all on paper. She thought no go on the ground. no friend about it. Look at you about the implementation. There are two things: implementation and what do we call it? I will not go on the ground. So they get short cutting, ground breaking. So what is the difference between ground breaking and short cutting? You want me and get knife cutting instead of short cutting. We're going to what we call it blade cutting. You have launching.
All right, thank you very much for staying. I think we found the problem. It might be one of Kennedy Japan's videos. I don't know if it's multimedia that has actually put that video on red alert. It's one of those videos I played where Kennedy Japan was speaking. So after the show, our team would dig very well to see the exact video that they are preventing us from showing on this platform. So basically, it's a public document, a public video that we all need to have access to. But I don't know. I have the feeling because majority of the videos we played, the video that was sent to be played are all TikTok videos. Majority of them we have played them on this platform. So if today we are getting this notification from Facebook that some videos are not supposed to be played on this show, that it's going to be one of those videos with Kennedy Japan in there. So we will rectify that problem. We will place all the videos on our TV. In fact, it's about time we move most of those videos. I think all those videos, we are going to place it on Loud Silence TV for the world to also watch it every single day. In fact, every commercial, every show that ends, a commercial break, every gap on the TV will have Kennedy's videos that is already public document to be on that TV. So you can access those videos on TV. Loud Silence TV is in 22 African countries, and then it's very, very important that we make the world know what is out there. These were videos we didn't put together. These are videos we didn't put together. These are videos which are in the public domain that we need to let the world know. So that is not going to deter us. We will try and make sure other platforms also get all the videos. So after tonight, if you watch Loud Silence TV, you're going to move all the JB Dankwa, all those videos, those comments from other people on the TV for everyone to also have access to them. We get a notification is one of those videos that Kennedy was speaking in them. All right, thank you very much. How are you guys? It's a Monday. Yes, it's a tough Monday. We just started right now, and yes, people have started going after us. You know, this platform is a very difficult one. When I say difficult one, it's because people know the facts are here. So they try everything possible, especially multi-TV. What they do is they keep reporting Loud Silence TV, our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel every single day. But that will not stop us from doing what is right, because every single video that we play on this platform is actually in the public domain. We have not stolen anybody's video, and we have not covered anybody's logo. And that's the good thing about our platform. The last time, remember, multimedia reported us to YouTube. We told YouTube that we have not covered anybody's. We give credit to every single video we play on this platform. So it will be so weird for a media house to report us that we are using their material. Hey, when it comes to the States, the laws makes it clear. If a publication is put out there, every media platform has the right to use it, a right to use. So we will take care of that business after tonight's show. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you, Mr. P. Mr. P, I heard you are having some technical problems, so you are not really showing up. Mr. S, talk to Mr. P, and then let's see the other guys. If everybody's going to come on the platform, it's very, very important. All right. Thank you, family. It's yes, it's another Monday. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. This show is With All Due Respect extended version. I am the host. My producers are called the Ghost Team. They are on the sidelines. They are making sure everything is perfect on this platform. If there's one thing that you can trust on this platform are the facts and also quality pictures, quality sound. That is what we are doing now, and that's what we've been doing since we started this show. So if you're here and you're watching me across the world, Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, I would like to say welcome to the most authoritative, most listened to, most interactive, most informative platform on the planet right now. With All Due Respect / State of the Nation / Pound for Pound. What are we talking about today? Today, we will be going into NPP, e-levy, the stupidity of the NPP, why they are failing to understand that the government has failed. NPP under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, under the leadership of Eye Bawumia, under the leadership of Alan Cash, under the leadership of the finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta, the party, the government, they have failed. But that is the only thing the NPP knows, and they don't want to admit. We know that the president is a president who has no certificate, certificateless liar. he does not understand what governance is. He's a president who is not able to bring the people together at a point like this where we need a leader to speak to the nation, to understand our problems, our woes, and why we have to take some decisions. He has decided or resorted to insults and acting as if nothing is happening at home. These are the things we'll be dealing with tonight. Some people have come out to, in fact, try everything possible to push all the burden of this government onto ADWOA SARFO. ADWOA SARFO is a burden. ADWOA SARFO is somebody who has to leave parliament. But the NPP cannot put all their blames, their mismanagement, their corruption, their ignorance, their level of arrogance and their ineptness onto ADWOA SARFO. ADWOA SARFO is one part of the problem. The bigger problem is the NPP government itself. Why is it today? Why is it that today they are all switching or moving the conversation, trying to target ADWOA SARFO? ADWOA SARFO, although it might be crazy, ADWOA SARFO is not a problem. With all due respect to ADWOA SARFO. So that is what we'll be talking about tonight. And we'll be making sure that at the end of the day, every single Ghanaian around the world will understand the issues. Remember, and then I make us in trouble. ADWOA SARFO Parliament, I will tell you why ADWOA SARFO is not in Parliament. The issue happened at the Jubilee House. Do you know? Why no Jubilee House or ADWOA SARFO Bedana ADWOA SARFO on TSC? It is important. Some people are coming out to make statements, all because they know there are some ignorant people in the system who will soak it. The question is, why no Jubilee House now? Who tried to force ADWOA SARFO to do something for them? These are things that we'll be dealing with. You know, this platform, we don't mince words. It's very, very important to say, Yabano Neyaba, to let people know the truth. So I'm here. I'm just here to serve you the truth. We're here. We are back again. And the first time our platform we so I show where your friend with all due respect extended version. We are say afenina we are Ghana niya sebio utiem ya otia santia meti hausa anka meka hausa ya day meti awuna anka meka awuna meti krobo anka majority of the time no be show no anka languages be change because enya asante enkwa ene kasa ewo eye Ghana na sebio asante memu na mnyini yenti eye asante ene brofo na sebio mano etumi efa so kakra na ebasa nka kasa hodro ne kasa foforo ho a mitipa anka sebio enya asante kasa ena me de best start show we anka me de sa kasa na sebio metini ye no na best start nanso sebio eye asante mamun enam nyini ye asante kasa na metie mimbu kasa na nimtia nanso na nya eno nkwa ne kasa ewo Ghana sebio wontia kyese onye nipa mate sensemi koso yebedwudwom yebekirechim ye de nsa bekoho ye de nsam no yebebo ama mo se eye salamo ene salanam udie wo ma na weyi awe jumadi egum pre na de tosu de din kan de fe no the hello segment eno enam chia obi a ohwe me efri ewiase afa na nyina mba mbema ebusua wa wo ha bia wo ebusua before because anase wafa ho adwene se obeka no kore akire tumi de dotum yenu ena ye fe no the social media segment eno ena fa nsem free eye internet so bro ni bese internet ye ne kasem ne eye abrofo entintan anam kan say yes abrofo entintan abaso yi ho ena yefa nsem nyina free na yebekirechirem yedwudwom ema Ghana's phone nyina ete de ekonase now the tosom yensa the editorial of the day eno no yefa nsem no a sebio ehuhia pa no na yedwudwom editorial of the day no ende ejina ADWOA SARFO so ene NPP abana na na dan kwekufu ado edi enim no adenti na ende e-levy asem ya abai ochi NPP ni tina ho na obusa no se e-levy no adenti na abai no epese o tax ya more because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ka say eye tax e de beto emomo so de e kire wabodam na obesa ende ade na NPP for engine tum engine tum akuma mu se omo feli dwumade no mba so mbedi no omo ntumendi emio se bio omo bu nipa nimtia omo so edi nipa hwamopa. Why is it say NPP for engine tum na ende omo penipa bi edi omo jimi a sebio yetu omo fo be mfie num ni se omo fa jimi ni nto nchen na sebio afei omo adwene brefie na omo nye de ye no adentina ende NPP for ever ekwan bi so eye nsema ani nsemhunu a omo dia yetu omo fo omo ntie no ebedunde eno ena ende sebio my distracted kakra me try some sabeka eye fact bi amamo na yato adwumade ne so nti ede na ndi NPP for ende de omankasa nkofo bi no beso mo yi omo sinchen na omo blame omo mehu se eye for so Bill Gates or the radio so the TV so di ADWOA SARFO atem asam person busa no se ADWOA SARFo ono ne hwe Ghana sikasam so ana sebio ADWOA SARFo ono nkwa ne dipa ende wedi boni wa NPP ma ebi nsi da na den ena ema Ghana for epo eye e11 no eye omamwo boni eye krono eye nimtia mubu Ghana for eye nsema monka ema ni sisuma Ghana for ntiase eye sebio eye se mwagye tum se mwankasa no oman no muntumimbu we ni nsema ende yebubusa ewo dwumadie we so sebio MPP aban ne MPP fo a sebio omuni da ho a omo person beka no kre omunim de eye omo person be ye no de bia meka kire mo be se wagimi a sebio school them ubetuma ko school we are singing a wejimi sebio ubetuma join the political party be we are sibia wejimi sebio umfie betuma ko enim ubetuma di 80 ubetuma di 90 wejimi jimi ya ade bia tarwakoma ho a se yankasa nkyerɛw na yantea ho a jimi no ama dwene betena na yetenetene nipa bi na yede kasa bi tene o town because ye mese Ghana nyini bia bu a o wuni jimi mu it is sebio NPP for NPP aban amohwe Ghana for so amoje tax moje eye eto no Ghana for busa se eto no ye den eye kasatia eye question tie anka sebio NDC ni sorry NPP ni bia nya ho kwan a anka wosa odi sa akonya no ekirekire mu ma Ghana ni ne ho tie na ne ho ase enso de NPP for eye ne se jimility ninti omuntumi enti ase se nipa no mo som mo na sebio wose obubu omo no mo kireke nsemu kire omo sebio Ghana ni bia ntua ne tax ema ofui bi Ghana for tiom tax man na adan kwekufu ado NPP ni omo mu nyina adenti na ndi ebusa mo se 11 moje ede ayedan na adane eye ntokwa eni atamdidie Jimmy de wenye mfi akumi mu a ebe din. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to With All Due Respect Celebration meeting at Kevin Akobedi Taylor show we With All Due Respect Celebration State of the Nation pound for pound.
More than 16 called you home. But it's not for road. Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Ya do close. Would you mean no? Would you mean no? Baby, no. Would you mean no? Would you mean whatever you call no daughter no? Would you mean no? School fees got to tata no? Would you mean that's by a failure no? Would you mean no? When you man no? Would you mean no? Obligation to you no? Would you mean no? One not to get back no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? Woman met area no? Would you mean no? Eki trap bunch no? Would you mean no? A reaction no, would you mean no? Or son and a boss woman no, would you mean no? I don't quite what you remember no, would you mean no? One more year no, would you mean no? Quiet man myself no, would you mean no? Go for everyone is no, would you mean no? At the baton so no, would you mean no? Now cast and one no, would you mean no? O cast and one no, would you mean no? O cast and one no, would you mean no? 4 o'clock and I'm a yifum, when you can be defeated by the new tuntum, teacher be a friend of coffee bar, as a letter. Obama ba, Konko do ma pida, from Tewada, school is no media na medi, class na meta baby resini, school over Hunamahi, a man watch about na yebuani, Mama watching to himself or yawani, Nameka and one no, certificate ya minibi, my dana media compared to maybe, right na your bank manager yi, and I say me the pay, no, and I am a sa, no, Nameka and one no, 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 what cast and one no, no, cast and one no, and you won't quite, I've been commerce of a four no, what is somebody dance assembled in for Sika, Munjai Tibiano, Alana Sawa Dome, Sana Wabua, what the minute I'm so person or we Missika, a point by Wapa Branca making me brazier, and you with me, I don't know what's asked. What that dear had to obey, what I did a boost, see, I was in a beddy, Coco to a dear and the brass, see, I will be one for info, why when the Jimmy be about the Sabaka with Jimmy, no, Brony, Beggars of food, which is a say, Kurampo, win him the difference between Chalawet and a slave as a woman between Shunik and Boo, which you mean, no? Animated no, which you mean, no? Anti-boy got this, which you mean, no? Hey, what is that? More than 16 called you home. But it's not for road. Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Ya do go school no. Ujimi no. Kwane ko sua de no. Ujimi no. Be ni petite no. Ujimi no. Kwane ya be bo abusua no. Ujimi no. O te be bi ko nom joto no. Ujimi no. Udu school fees ko to chacha no. Ujimi no. Exams ba ya failure no. Ujimi no. Amana wanya adwumanya no. Ujimi no. Obra fancy uye no. Ujimi no. Wana no tike ba ye no. Ujimi no. Now class and one no. Ujimi no. Now class and one no. Ujimi no. Wo ma mete area mu no. Ujimi no. Etwa banche no. Ujimi no. Area shena no. Ujimi no. Osane na boso mu no. Ujimi no. Ade kwatu adwuma mu no. Ujimi no. Wo mu woni ana ho no. Ujimi no. Koye na masam no. Ujimi no. Ko fa pri woni sa no. Ujimi no. Ade beto ne so no. Ujimi no. Na kasa no ano no. Ujimi no. O kasa no ano no. Ujimi no. O kasa no ano no. Ujimi no. For clock na mayifum. Ujimi no. Woni kan bi fita beda no tuntum. Ujimi no. Teacher bi e friend ko fi ba. Ujimi no. Na se letter eya obama ba. Ujimi no. Konko do ma pida. Ujimi no. Eriasin from tehoda. Ujimi no. School fees na meji na medi. Ujimi no. Class na meta baby resini. Ujimi no. School wa obehu na mahwi. Ujimi no. Amama wacho boss na ye buani. Ujimi no. Mafaya watchini tuni mse wo ye woni. Ujimi no. Na me kasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Se certificate ya mi ni bi. Ujimi no. Maye na media ko pa adwuma bi. Ujimi no. Right na ye bank manager yi. Ujimi no. Ana se ya mi di pa yi. Ujimi no. Ana aya mesa. Ujimi no. Na me kasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Heya. Ujimi no. Wo kasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Wo kasa no ano no. Enye wo nko a ebi nkoma sofofo no. Ujimi no. Majene se mudi nyansa sembe di nkofo sika. Munja ijibie no. Ala no se wodo me. Se na wo boa wode me na me se wo pese wo wi mi sika. Aponche ba wo pa branka meji mi brazia. Eye wujimi na dane wo sa. Si wata de hata wo beyi. Wo be giribu sisi a wo sine abedi. Kokotu aduane bra sisi a wo bedi. Won farimpo wa hwe ni jimi bi. Abogi se beka wujimi no. Broni beka safu. Wujimi se sai kurampo ye hu. Winim the difference between chalewet and slippers and wo between shoe ni kambu. Wujimi no. Tiani metine no. Ujimi no. Ante boy got this. Ujimi no. Hey ah. Tiani metine no. More than 16 called you home. But the shot for row. Ujimi no. Wakasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Wakasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Now kasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Wakasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Wakasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Now kasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Wakasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Wakasa no ano no. Ujimi no. Ya do go school no. Ujimi no. Kwane ko sua de no.
Thank you very much for staying. This is Ujimino from Coco. I hope I got the name right. Coco, that's Ujimino. Okay, so there's something happening. Facebook is not live. Facebook, we have very limited eyeball, very limited eyeball. And see, on more Facebook, we have actually posted the YouTube link on Facebook. You can watch the show from there. It's all about the Canadian Japan videos now. You're born back to back. What was just sent to me right now from my team, this is what my team sent to me right now. We've gotten a copyright strike from some unknown so we have a strike on Facebook with all due respect page, after Canadian Japan videos nearby, those are public documents. I didn't make those videos up. They are there. And in fact, the original content are all file so those videos cannot disappear from this world. Those videos are all over the world. I didn't publish this video in the first place. It is all over the world. Nobody can sit anywhere else and say 10 Kevin Taylor's YouTube off. Don't allow him to play these videos because no. So this is what we just received. There are changes to your video because of a copyright match. Now, the following actions were applied to your video by Nipana. Ono said the copyright strike now or say the content in the on the Arab Arabic I say the following actions were applied to your video by Arabian name because it may contain 1 minute and 55 seconds of content they own. The video was made unavailable by the rights owner. It looks like process Nikosuna, show Nikosuna, and send this strike and say Omona, it's an unknown source. And so this source, no, you people should let Mr. Article, one out to be kind Quran Arabic. The source, we want to know the source because we are going to contest this. We are going to actually contest this with Facebook and also YouTube. Inti Omo call Facebook contested this video, no. Mr. Article, so that's the video, that's the show. They have the copyrighted content found in your video. See, it's very, very important. Say, I should enlarge it. I've actually enlarged it. And tomorrow I'm reading Arabic, no. Motia said, "Mama mi who content owner, no. Almost same me and Canadian Japan videos, no. Into any, we will deal with that. We have our legal team and all that. We will take care of this. It's not a problem. But I wanted you guys to know that this is what we are facing right now. Into when we be on Facebook and then Sanka catch and say we have very limited eyeball on Facebook, so they should move to YouTube right now, and then the show can continue there. You see, these are some of the things. Mr. Article, Mr. Article, let me listen to what you just sent me. It's very, very important. I'm going to listen to it live. All right. Thank you, Mr. Article. So Mr. Article will look into the content owner, and then they will let us know. So that's the name there. All right. Let's take care of business. When there's more. There's more videos I ever bought. Into my ready no. Matisi said lawyer be free abruche krubi so about Ghana because of me. Lawyer shall cast you and I shall nanti me because nipa na nyomu din kono no ma asu ni nko fo din komo. Matisi lawyer be free abruche krubi and some abruche krubi about Ghana because of me. Lawyer maintain no na wiase de the order no ono so do bi chen nti it's very, very important. Now too many things on the menu today. If you have not donated, try and donate. Momo MTN Momo 055-8893-032. Dear Shawya Benedict Ando 055-8893-032. So we donate here. We are way behind time. Yabebo donation ad. It's very, very important to also donate to keep this show live. Now you understand why I say the TV is very important. Sometimes in Ghana football, the TV is very important. The TV is doing the job. The TV is exposing criminals. The TV is doing everything possible to let you people once we start playing videos now a month for block. That is what the TV does. The TV goes into the system. It corrects all the problems in the system. Corruption, criminal cases, all these things in our Ghanaian community near the TV, that is what the TV does. The TV exposes criminality, exposes corruption. It exposes politicians. If people are very, very, very uncomfortable with the TV, some videos ya bobo Facebook and baby but on say na amanphobia inform. But right now some people are getting jittery because of those videos now entering the system. The whole world that is where you could see the panic button has been pressed. But materials in there, and those materials, if you ask me, Dubai, Egypt, you can go anywhere in the world. When you have your materials, you can present your materials. This is not going to stop anybody from doing what is right. This channel is very important. That's why we keep saying, say, $1, 7 Ghana cedis, wherever you are, £1, €1, £20, €20, €10, $10. Just count people back home and donate to keep this TV going. Cash App near KTWADR, PayPal near KTWADR. Very, very important. All right. Now, okay, let me see this. Almost slow showed it down every day. They have a way. Almost slow showed it down. It's not easy. My team, they are doing very well. Thank you very much, Mr. S. Thank you, Mr. P. Thank you for the signals you've been giving me here. All right. Now, I should have said hello to a few people, but I mean to me because and Facebook, try and share the link on your pages for people to see the link and also watch the show. Very fortunate now more Facebook now you can still watch us. I don't know where you are watching us from. Share the link, please. Share the link. Almost more cross posting for the cross posting pages. Please, I'm pleading with you guys to try and let people know that the show is still on. Okay, it says Egyptian TV station. That's what somebody is saying. Say, the copyright strike in the Egyptian TV station. I have no idea. We will see. We will go into it. We will protest it and see. I'm seeing so many people on YouTube. Good evening to everyone. Good evening to everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon to every single individual. Mama, show no there are a few things I need to clear. Yeah, too many things. Yeah, Kevin Taylor bread. Assemble crying. Documents in our way. Okay. I see it now. Okay, so we will start with the chief proponent and chief exponent. Hey, anyway, you don't know, fora. Here he comes, the chief exponent and proponent. Bro, focus here. Nana bozu on kwaso nana nenyu bre ben. Where is the chief exponent and proponent? Baumiano no. Nana bozu ni akwati brofo. Here he comes, the vice president, the chief exponent and proponent. Now, where is the proponent and exponent? Nana bozu. And as personal, I'm going to offer from by amount to me thanking kind NTS. Nana, where you Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs. I will stress again. The Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs. Where is your exponent and proponent, the vice president of the Republic of Ghana? And petrol glasses pa. So I got social Egypt. Nana. I would like to say and there on the ground demand say a year Ashanti region, the National House of Chiefs, meaning say Otum Foko and I said they have a place they call issues. A year Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs, Otum for say to echo ho. What happened? And I say a year as seminar I could carry him on they could not sit on it today. I think say the notification I'm getting and say they will sit on that case tomorrow. A year in Suna, Sebio Aribe 9 years now. Okay, so the show is live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. You can watch us there. With all due respect, Denya Strike, but Loud Silence TV on Facebook, you can watch the show there on Facebook. So you can go on Loud Silence TV. With all due respect on Facebook, and your Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Into Open or Facebook, and that is where you can go. You will see us there. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. You can watch us live there. Thank you very much, Mr. D. Okay, so the TV I'm reporting on its TV channel. It was Saudi Arabia and Egypt. So I'm getting the notification. We will deal with that later. Inti a year as 702 any Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs for no and the omotinas no omen to me antina sa akokare himano any sa regent no Kofi Bechi omasabna inso no omde galam sema a year bonaso inso na nka osema menhia enom na menhia nom 9 years ni inso na ebi ni ho no Oma konsa pia wata akoma menhia na nka ndena nka ose menhia tena so and so 2472 yes na and then why busy into wintima tena so no chena na BBC ewo a year Ashanti Regional House of Chief premises and the time akokare himano ene nana beche no regent de call no macho man be not motorbike so I saw a rasta and na pempi mapaka kra sa macho man not motorbike bi so na all threaten ahimfu bi and na all man kofo bi threat onjai. It is very, very important. Bema ofie na bibinti na bema ye din inti akokare himano de sa macho man ne bae meji ni din de picture akire mo and the oba Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs so and if I'm being right, baby, I'm can some no, can be no 2-4 no. Macho man be eba ho, not motorbike so a wire rasta na pempe mapa bisa. I will carry him under the by say on distracting area ho, on threaten and him fully be. It is important to say ochinano security should be tight. Nipa sa na be destabilize bibi or ha, bibi or some of the children move and trade. Where your message to 2472. Ya tete say I will carry him under and call for na imagine say on be ransack neighborhood ho because as some air day be 2 or more idea so. Into this is a message to Benshia Otufo. Nana so the Obaname. Why don't you say media some the bar catcher? Into macho man biba ho now about rasta. Na pempe mapa and wire rasta. Otimoto so and I know yes some antics be or unko for I could carry him and then the buyer. It is important say boy man and atia say the air no. That guy cannot stop the process. Ochnano sebio nana media manosis minaso obin to me so if in sufon and former menshia Otufo said to me nana me child the but sebio Otufo mami we any papa we nim tie obobu no me nya sure so ma akonnwa bi atena so e wa santimemu e wo se ochena ne ochinichia otu omo so nana we ntu nkofo idia na just say pavy way ama small mess up stuff to happen pavy way ama nkofo bi ombesom di menhia any twitwi form no on be twitwi form pa and yes be boa mom de twitwi form because ye hu ni say nana ya investigations ya kwa asem na se akohu de esi e di video abekiro sebio mintumi ndwuma nananom mintumi ndwuma empenifo but the baby I was here to no see the to Sa I will carry him away and then and starting galamsey. Sa na bet ya obutu butunkofo yema and the insua I was say abosomfo ye de be pata omori na insua na we omaya galamsey 9 years ni enimtia no kra ne insufo omobu no de abra wo menhia sendom inti me bomb paye say ochina no otumfo any ahemfo mo Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs no they will take this matter up. Now my who say video be so echo around the Pama manfo buefu. It's important. Ahoma na me no yanko main course no so when you appetizer edding instead of be you can ask my team at the end of the day so many things about them. Said now we need to cut it down because ya story na ba se be no kra no I want share you to me yet inti mamenya own so the water ko feel a tailor for her you twa material and say crack I na ahoma bi ho eno na me ye free ho no I answer na material no ho adwuma inti ahoma na hia pa inti sa wo hwe me a it is very, very important to say ahoma ne be ye free na ya clear kwan mu ansa na etuma kwan ni nti de me ye material ne aba ye twa material no to no ahoma bi wo ye yi ni nyina ansa na ye hemen no nti me aso frame Kevin Taylor nti mo ni Taylor for the hemen de oboa nti ahoma nam ye and then matisa story be so called round where for bloggers munji we kakra mo fan ko didi me won say be na wo twi mu didi ya Kevin Taylor ba ye maka kire kufu ado say me and some other very important bloggers be person join it platform because this is an international platform. This is a news platform. I'm a journalist. I am training bloggers around to become like me, with all due respect. There are some bloggers I am training them because I had journalistic job there and have very serious, informative, direct issues there and and see some bloggers we too are trying, which is very, very good. On your blogger, but for the anger say amount for be misinforming or for around the world and as a Ghana, no, they have decided to also sit on TV, on radio, to speak, or on Facebook to speak their mind. Those people are not part of it. There are people who do their decent jobs, they are fine, but they have knowledge. They also think that they need to speak on the matters. But your sankwas for the bloggers, omono, no, a journalist for no, a mom bibia no medi, no they are surviving. Inti my mom kakra no mfanko didi. Last week na mundi di own. One day so one factory my funny patch ekufuado. Aramunim za monko YouTube so na monko Facebook so. I be brave. Almost try Kevin Taylor bibia bansa no modidi. Inti mami feed mu kakra. Bloggers no. Matisa ye say munji we nko didi. Week we bet to satisfy mu kakra. So baby next 2 weeks. I one day so one factory na no boom boom me. Let me also my one plan ko for be brave Facebook ni YouTube. Matisa ye say in fact that video no me pese mebo because amount for be videos be on social media and ko for to say Zion Felix, a branty be interviewer or say, I don't know, branty in teachy, Emma Branty can say, Sebio Mimi, I want a water region and a little bit in Tema, into and yet by force is also catch. But in fact, I branty and can say, but in the conversation, a year Zion Felix not be so or say, a branty on teachy, yeah, and the Sebio, Onim de Oye indirectly, no, from his body language and the way he asked the question, no, I never such as I want to mean catch the Onim answer. I say, I don't know about say about your interview. To me, name Zion Felix or a DNA. I don't really know or a tribe or a DNA. Zion Felix or a DNA. Mupacho Mumbuame. Nami Zion Felix tribe or free na afemi to me come asem. In fact, some call asem so the person can say Sebio enye obia okuta mic and also obia okuta camera biano and a journalist. Into sometimes you people need to pardon some people's ignorance. And I debia me catch them. Says Sebio obiti parliament na ebia oka ho okasana enchese or a good politician ebia skebi no wiaye and otumide to vote no the rural parliament Sebio enye obi or parliament bia nanim nyansa Sebio ejimi fo and nyansa fo mpa and this almost obiti camera chi na say ebia or recording for and I say ebia oba bi ne nanam na or the camera did ne chi a it does not make the person a journalist. Come to me manipa ye nyoma bebre comes to my force so say you want to find your real creativity. Into a comment to me pay your brain. Into me no. I mean, amount for a bash as Zion Felix near the day say minim the tribe there, but I think say Zion when level of intelligence the Andrew Bibisa don't force yourself. You are very good behind the cameras, and I mean who say age would be Sebi Oba nam it's okay, it's decent, you survive, but your level of intelligence and do the level also chink of what's not here one-on-one. Maybe I respect you, but it looks like say you are putting yourself in a position in Isa Owoho. Inti me pouch say maintain your level and be where you are. What do you understand? Camera be about be say be my brother be share the AC na track akran fa koto TV so nyen friend di. And I say be say be my bojantra me kwa bruchi di mechi na ko kire nkofo say makoto bibi wa na house anyama ni bi. But what do you say? You sit an interview. Men for home to position be a man for be cassetia with him, a man for be do at time. I respect you. I don't want you to be a sumau. Oh, say any be also pro be we say a sumau. Your level of intelligence, and I say, you say, men person where's be so because you do at men person do at a young man. Why do you know, sir? So you are very good with cameras. For Dimechi, God, and your money be no, me could try me to for camera Dimechi, my name for hands, and your man entertaining for. But when it comes to interviews, near the idea, Sebio, why do you name Mundosa and Bruce level no, into maintain and leave that cycle? Because Michelle, I interview Nika Kra. It looks like say we are very ignorant, and I like you so much. You're a nice man, very young gentleman. What to me, out of behind the cameras, no, who took the camera, what to me, Bob Rebby, inti Sebio, and Yasantika Sankwana Ekasa or Ghana, Zion Felix. Is your Kakoshem in the Diankasankasa de Kachu, Banfagre, Alasa, Kachu Fuseni, but Oba and Crino. So our friend who Zion Felix are, it will be man be bintina. Inti Zion, you met my kind say as a young man, no, me drew position be that time and I'm young to say, no. Edu be bia o hotumi pepro otumi bofa otrim otumi adwese wenkwa enya asantika sankwa na ekasa e wo Ghana so ho enti kinkan kakra camera de obi atumi use camera kinkan kakra your cameras be $120,000 $400,000 enu so bi mu da wo de Nikon ya $780 enti kinkan o kinkan no bia wa adwene kakra wo se anya asantika sankwa na ekasa e wo Ghana untumi bu obi nimtia because until kasa Sadian a very, very, very mediocre. I just say more adwene. I just say be oyi adwene. Yeah, do to ha adwene ni nyansa chon because adwene no ya to net gu nsoma otumi free ho. I say what dey no dey wa adwene wo form kra cha adwene. Into Mr. Zion. Minimo da and you are not a friend, but I respect you for your hustle. Into maintain, be in your lane. Be in your don't let people push you into something that will destroy your career. You have not built anything yet though. You are trying. So don't let people push you where you don't belong. This is a very rough terrain. And if you're not intellectually sound, if you're not intelligent, if you don't understand what the job is, you end up messing up the little store you have been able to build or a little camera you've been able to buy. Maintain. So I didn't go back as Jimmy, but maybe use our word because I respect you. Zion, enya kasa no, enya asante kasa nkwane kasa wo Ghana. Mimi se mtia asante kasa, mimbu obi animtia se onte eya kasa foforo. Minyino asante memu. Mintumi shi obi mbuzanza na adan na onte kasa. Esa na esa wo kasa se Jimmy for. Oso unye Jimmy for. Enti bloggers na komede mo fa nkoma no na me sure so betena se, obebre no ho ase. Se bi o omobo didi omo chi. Wo Zion wonya kakra. Enya kurampo no gentle for to consider di mechi me ba me hema no atwa me kasa mato ya en kakra to be movie wo how pan saying e dey pan opo wiase a bebi enyansafo hia no peso ko hye benye sa Zion Zion don't do that maintain bebi a wona ye o started from a year outdooring any den men pre ho sa Mr. Why okay now let's take care of real business we dey my bloggers no more friend debate 2 weeks I'll be back okay now Slave Queen Pressman na wo ba be intellectual interview hey Zion pa Slave Queen for ka so from betina no monche first time omuji pay to tax omutu nka ai Slave Queen for asebio yeti hey yeti tell to chiro mo sre boma omutu ndidi ade achi a because bibia mba na we Slave Queen Pressman when just adala what e just adala na ebu pa okay so ahoma na ye twa man nyina ewie all right into yen take care of business na mo se de na esi Kevin Taylor, me I tell me kind of cratch we just say we mentie beside work kukrum. Mama yan taking care of business right now. It's exactly 3:28 p.m. It's definitely 8:28 in Ghana. Our first reminder no NA. Okay, this is our first reminder. Daily Guide. And on this story we buy a Mokai Freddie Blade. Daily Guide, no. Then I say, Baumia hits 15 billion jackpot in China. Yabesia Busa say 15 billion away. These are questions Ghana for. They be a catch said this is a timer. In bread do see a best start Busa Busanko for a question. What's starting out with some question pet? Now I must start taking umwadia omuni answer. The moment I best start some question, I'll catch us umwadia and omuni answer. Yes, sir. Omudi for. We have a Busa a year exponent and proponents. I a year man point here. Exponent and proponent Baumia. where is the 15 billion? Because that 15 billion to date, we have not seen that money. In Chapese Busa Ghana way, 15 billion na Baumia kwaji buy no away Mumuse Kufuado buy no or tap e-levy Mumuse 15 billion away. Ghana economy na infinite de share Sikana buy no one and a science as Sikano because Amaka just about Miako J 15 billion about I will see who this can ye. I will say who the 15 billion no it's a simple question. Why any 15 billion by why the science Sikano weighing Sikana Shiana and she. These are simple questions, sir. Sebio Ghana Nibia and Ajinu Fiat, Unimyan Sebia Bebusa, when your NPP NDC, Yetiana NPP for Becatre, anytime by Umiabe say unity or Becan Ghana, so Mumuzans and the 15 billion away. So far, radio stations are Omu defending NPP Chrono, NBBiano, Obian Pombutasa, Baumia West Asikawe. Journalists in Ghana, we beg you, anytime you get the president or the vice, ask them these monies, where the money is. These are very important questions. I also say yes, stati ebusa. Mamu refi also pay e-levy. Mumbusa say 15 billion where is the $15 billion? And 15 billion cities, so $15 billion. A bank akrakati say Obian Besobema answer to this question. Why? Intermediate proponent and exponent Baumia the exponent and the proponent and vice president, where is the $15 billion? Accountability is very important. Without accountability, no e-levy. Accountability before e-levy. If you don't account for what you have been given, you will never get access to e-levy. E-levy na da hono. And yes, say Jimmy, your person will account for what we have given you already before we go to e-levy. Until be able to me back it, they can go and sit on radio, insult women, insult MPs, do everything. The fact of the case is say account for what we have given you before, account for the taxes we have paid for the past 5 years before we even decide, we even think of discussing e-levy. It's conversational. Accountability before e-levy. Account to us for the past 5 years. And yes, come COVID. $15 billion. Account to us first. When we are satisfied, then we will think. And yes, e-levy the whole default on Sabekon. Account to us. So for Kufumo, Sikamu PD, just account to us. After that, come and tell us how much the president is spending on the jet. So our private jet, After that, when we are satisfied, then we will think about e-levy. And you have to understand that e-levy, we have not even thought of it. We want to cross the bridge, across the bridge. When we cross the bridge, across the lever, then you will think about the Mahins. Because we have not crossed the bridge. We have not crossed the lever. You want us to talk about the Mahin. We cannot do that. So please, let's cross the bridge. Let's cross the lever. And then we will talk about the Mahin. That is why we will start making sense. But for now, the accountability before e-levy. Wait, a reminder. Now, this is another reminder we need to also be looking at. And somebody posted this on Twitter. For some reason, we are not going to show the person's name. This is Dr. Mahmoud Baumia's aide, late Kobena Buedu. He mysteriously died in his hotel room when he was on a campaign trip with his boss. Prior to the 2016 elections, as of now, no one knows the mystery behind his demise. But Arnaud Dompre and other 3 NPP MPs are unconcerned. And this is very, very important. Imagine, yes, our boy, we are not a special aid to Baumia, you say. Na Baumia Echo, a campaign 2016. For some reason, I'm say, or call hotel room, na electrical short could be, and police from Besem Busadam Pari again and Kenyabwa. How far were these investigations? Did you get to the bottom of these investigations? Where Baumia Aida on a personal aid? As we speak, Baumia has decided not to speak about this again. Because it's looking like the way people are quiet, there's somebody guilty, and Baumia needs to come out and instruct the IGP and the CID boss Kenyabwa to tell us how far with the investigations. NPP as a political party there. Baby Obiawuno, a one in Hiomo, Yapese, JB Damqua, any a young man we are no di Baumia's personal aid. Every single statement be out about Baumia and making 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16. It was this young man. They were behind the scenes writing. He was actually lectured Baumia. This statement, you have to emphasize on it. He was carrying Baumia's most important or very serious documents. Wait, or to say, a year, President Vice, on a Baumia 8, he died mysteriously. The same hotel about Miamodano, and you're on the hotel room or electric bikuno, and a basin there. We want the police service to come out and tell us, Kenya Boa, how far with these investigations? We also want the police to come out and tell us, IGP Kenya Boa, CID boss, how far with JB Dankwa's investigations? These are things we need answers to. So this young man, and the menu can me down that, young man in the bush for down that, and so in here NPP for. That's why I keep telling these young men and women, I want to say, yeah, the NPP try fruma. But Obia Edewu, Obia ni MPP ma ehiano. JB Dankwa ne Kufuor deneka over $50 million. Wewu MPP for Mbok so. JB Dankwa sebio Ekufuor owuye a epevi we make Ekufuor be the president. JB Dankwa sebio na sponsor Ekufuor's campaign. No. JB Dankwa was murdered. The president of the republic, Ekufuor njina platform biaso Mbo JB Dankwa di for 5 years. Are you not worried? We are young MPP personnel, the MPP sebio. Udu Jimmy the MPP here the bewa MPP me see Baumia 8 no ye 8 to Baumia onye owuye Baumia krampo enka ho asem Samira Baumia etwi make up ewo eye asankregwa all the way to Bolebam boy ontumi enraise issue Emma police for pressure say police for we need to get to the bottom of this matter. Baumia is quiet, Samira is quiet, Ekufuor is quiet. The whole MPP fraternity, they are quiet. The youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party, the national youth organizer, they are all quiet. Ask yourself why. Into a young man, we a young woman. Now what time MPP about Kurma so you be cool sa bobi. Say me, I keep telling people, unya MPP ni jemu, undo asantima cheme. Now the upper the power kotokono yendina bro, and it's not be candia na ya, but the ya no and the beer kwama, and then the bebo what's not so. Because JB Dankwa was spending the sika, aya Baumia aid are not were in the limelight. Omo no omo ndiechiro. So Baumia 29 would diechire. You try to picture bia Baumia you try Baumia picture bia JB Dankwa ya omo mudium sika support to Ekufuor's presidential ambition. JB Dankwa was number 1. Omo kra dino Baumia mboy, Ekufuor boy. You sitting there, you are telling me media me MPP in the Kevin Taylor some omo cool sa bubi. These are some of the things that I also will share. And Sana, why you say, committed to somebody's political ambition. These are the things. That's why I keep telling you, Baumia cannot be trusted. Because if I were Baumia, I will be on the police today to make sure, say, the investigations know how far. Me NPP for more parliamentary. These are the kind of things I will be pushing at. So me MP or parliamentary, that my priority will be that I am coming to parliament to find the killers of JB Dankwa. Because as we speak, you are also an MPP NP. You can be killed tomorrow. You can be murdered tomorrow. You can be killed. Your family tomorrow, today or tonight might be your last day as an MPP MP. Do you know that? Me say, this boy died. He was the aide to Baumia. Nobody's talking about it. Investigations, we don't know. We are talking about JB Dankwa, who was murdered as a sitting MP. You are an MPP MP in parliament today. You can be killed tomorrow. You can be murdered tomorrow. You can be taken out tomorrow because the people in the party, you have seen it. You don't want to fight for the right thing to be done. If I were the MPP MPs in parliament, this will be our priority even more than e-levy because your lives are all at stake. You people, you don't know if you survive the next day or not. So it is important. It is very, very important. It is very, very important to say, JB Dankwa, it is important to say, press Emma police, IGP, any Kenya, they'll give us answers. We need answers to this boy's death. They said they were investigating, sorry. Let us know how far with the investigations. And at JB Dankwa, we want the IGP, the CID boss, they should also come out and tell us. We heard some people say, Ansuji Abo, Canada Japan told the world that the suspect, he knows everybody. Canada Japan says, Ansuji Abo killed JB Dankwa. He has facts. In fact, he said the police told him. Canada Japan said he knows Tandowe killed JB Dankwa. Canada Japan says he knows all these people who killed who and who. So why is the police quiet? Why is the IGP quiet? You, the IGP yourself, you have been mentioned by Canada Japan that you know who killed JB Dankwa. Why are the MPs in parliament, the MPP MPs, not telling the IGP to come forward and speak? That's why I'm saying that the opposition in parliament, they should force the IGP to come to parliament to answer those questions. Because you're all MPs. NDC MPs, you're all MPs, unless you people are in bed with these people. If the NDC MPs, they want us to believe them, they should insist the IGP comes to Parliament, the CID boss comes to Parliament to tell us. The IGP needs to tell Ghanaians what Kennedy Japan said about him knowing the killers. He should let us know whether it is true. If it is true, why is he not keep telling us? If it is not true, then a member of Parliament lied. What are the consequences? What are we supposed to do next? These are simple things we need to be doing as a nation. If you don't make the police get that kind of respect, I heard you IGP making so much noise about integrity. These are some of the things. And this one would change the life of Ghana police. If the IGP, you come out boldly and say, what this man said that I know in the killers of JB Dankwa, it is true or it isn't. You have cleaned the police force. Then we can trust you, the IGP. Then we can trust the CID boss. But as we sit here, I know that you, IGP Kenyabwa, IGP Dampare, you know the killers of JB Dankwa because a member of Parliament said on national television that you know the murderers. So you yourself, you are covering up for murderers. So IGP, don't let people also think that you were given IGP position to shut you down. Don't do that because you are making us think so many things. And Dampare, you have IGP position said JB Dankwa onka because you are giving us too many things to think about. Too many things to think about. It is looking like you were compensated to shut up. That's why we were given this IGP job. Mr. P, let the news go out that it is looking more like IGP Dampare has been compensated with the IGP position to prevent us from knowing who killed JB Dankwa. We will put it out there. We will write a very thorough piece on this because we are Kanyabwa and Dampare are quiet. Because Kennedy even said that Ansuji a police commander told him in British Airways. The good thing about Kennedy Japan, me pen say, or can't someone know actually nipa or catch no, baby a catch no, data a catch no, why not? And that is one good thing about Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Japan, or none of Dampare cannot lie. Or but Diano actually. Kennedy Japan said, Ansuji Abodiano, a police commander. Why are you not calling Kennedy Japan to come in to tell you? The exact police commander who told him on British Airways say, Ansuji Abo killed JB Dankwa. These are simple things. Where IGP, people don't trust you. If this country goes into the drain or start to overturn, it's because of these things. So I'm expecting Parliament to summon IGP Dampare. It needs to come to Parliament. They need to put these questions to him. Do you know who killed JB Dankwa? Yes, no. If yes, tell us. If you don't know, why is this man saying that? Then you bring Kennedy Japan and say, why did you lie? Because this is a high-profile case. Where are your facts? Because if Dampare says he doesn't know, Kennedy needs to show us his facts. And the facts are that he mentioned police officers who told him, and then he mentioned Dampare, then his boss. So he was very vivid. He was very emphatic. Because he said Dampare called his boss who was out of the country. So you could see the story follows. And no story na yaki can see any, but the fact is that there's more. And these are things I am telling the IGP to look into. I'm calling the Kanapa National Security Minister. You are acting as if you've not heard. You heard everything. Okay, time okay say Ansuji Abono, commander been a catcher no play mono. Or this IGP. Munya ready. So it looks like Kandapa, you people are all in the know. So please, let us hear from you people. Dampare, you cannot lie to us. You can lie or you cannot lie. Come out. And I'm forcing Parliament. I am just telling Parliament, the NDC part of Parliament, to bring in Dampare. The NDC part of Parliament to bring in Kenyabwa. The NDC part of Parliament to insist that Dampare tells us what he knows. Because on record, I didn't know that Dampare knew the killers. On record, nobody knew who Ansuji Abo is. So yeah, but yeah, we need to get to the bottom of it. It's very, very important. All right, let's move forward. Now, as usual, Sunday FI Accra has a folk and yet Timbia Sibu Ubetimatu Tonase. And I say, Obeba Sebia Ain, Yafu car, Yafu plane, your bank can be winning Dabi. Now, my man Chema the Quintia a year match and end day goalless no. Me catch them for say me cannot show is a kotoko hearts of foka. Me show we me jai. Jesse has Jesse means has Jesse means shebim. The catch them for because you nim game no because you nim it is yenim omo yenim kotoko enye team ye hu bia kasa na de ma kotoko fo nya draw no mo hu simple me tena me dwuna me say nkofo we pa ye de che omo ade kodi ye de che omo ne say yenim say return leg wo ho sebio ubeku obi nde anaso ubeku aponchi nde ne wenku na eden a we postpone ewuo no abrewa e say nde owu na de abrewa sha nde a say ewuo na wasade abesha anan no. Now the idea is kotoko bobo, and I respect kotoko for that. Asante kotoko ti omo nim board ye mubobi. But mo amhwe has of folk performance no mu hu say phobia na ya hye akoko ye ho na nse na asema nyoma bi efafa ya say. But mo angasa mu hu at the end of the day so mo panyina ko. I admit kwantia ya nhye mo no say your reason. Now reason is say anka hye mo nra ewo enkran anka bebre nkofie anka meke nka pantan ma. Because ka befa dodo ni tirim. Anka dodo no ntimi nya sa akoma no enkofie nkodidi. Anka sebi onka bebo afa dodo tirima ye nye ready say sabe say Ghana fo akogu pantan enti ye fa ho adwe say ndi obebodam abodam ofie enti de be ne say ene ye ba be hyebo kumase mum enti ye hye obi mu hyemo kumase na say fa mutibo kumase ndi kumase na mote ende wo yinya visa bankran ene ka ho but ade ba ko bi si ye player ba ko ye ka kire nsema na nya de bi na oyeye enya de bone on say na players ne ba park no so no na omukuta leaf bi ne Rosalinda ha ye player ba ko sa na ne Rosalinda na o de share ha no flower and rose no sa na enye organic enye de eguro ni bi de turn flower shop no inti ema malam said connection no nyina emu bu o baby eni tina hu say chances by bana born to me run net on say who has place na share rose rose flower bi share ha Rosalinda no ene bre na kuta na ha malam sada na malam said wa hye bibia na ye play ba ko ni refi no ho say oba no o say go fa no rose flower no fa no girlfriend de eno no say na ye de aye no togo ni bi enye flower papa eno de enti ema eduro no mu buka kre bi na de na me ya no say ye bedu dressing room na coach ka say oh say nduro no de esi a de obi aye na duro onye no fie na ye mpese ye de ebeta ye ni say duro ti na ye bebo no enti ye players ni nyina no what we saw no say ye players ni nyina has players no amfasa nyam no krensi o mani susule mutare mu na de kotoko mi hu kotoko 18 member wadwunso gu bottle mo obegina center layer o hwiehwie bottle no o hwie dunso na wadwunso no e de ne efa nyamo tim besia ba asante kotoko eduro nkwa yakase obi a malam seidu a malam onye konfo malam eye sofo enti am kasa malam seidu ene has o maye kwanche no malam seidu ye sofo ukom pepe kasa malam ye sofo enti ene malam seidu ne nam sofo seidu Samen kana saa to biti be na malam seidu malam seidu nyen pa bonini uko kan Quran na yakasa obi a malama oye sofo enti ye ne sofo seidu no ne has nam enti akwankyere na okire ye na mo de kotokofo de eduru kwa je se boy ye be body kekeme ye ni age no eno so ye mfa nipa na munku nipa obi adwonso I'm trying to find on the ground send me the picture again na nipa ba adwonso wadwonso gubotubu na onfari the whole world is no abegina center like ufri kumasi be Jones wa Accra Sports Stadium na mo say ye nyabutre kramam pese be nyabutre mamo it be stadium and say okay malam means teacher sorry man na fom ye say na mani dai malam means teacher anya sofo malam is teacher enti any teacher sedu ne nam ono akenkan kora no ono nim bibia enti teacher sedu ono ye ne nam timenka say bia ye ka say malam sedu a yakọ eduro so dabi e teacher sedu ono onim nsam no okenkan kora no o ya sorry no hote enti de bia tie nsam firi no enti na house of folk ntumi ntu eduro no enti teacher sedu ena kire say yenye sa ena kotokofo on the ground, send me the video, picture. Na me fan chan for. Na me rock ho. Na just bobo ka krebio, bo ka krebe jeni. Ma junso gu botu mu. E dia betina park so. E hwe junso gu park na so. Why na board no so junso no kwere num. E dia nsem fo na koto fo sori a. Na omo pese nipa omo gu nipa ni mas bibia na mo dia duro. Wey just be dwene ho amentias de. Enti wo hwe picture na da ho na. Koto place ni nyina ejina. Na sa sule muntari. I owe the man. I'm going to pay for some bobo. Anytime catch a like is Greece, I say, Sule Muntari, Ghana League of a boy. No, it is all about this. It is all about the glamour. It is all about the experience. It is all about making sure that the players will look up to somebody. There are some players in Europe, America, Asia, retire Ghana, but they don't know how to do it because Ghana for so can be receive you. You see, Ghana best it is Muntari money as a moja back, it is a big boost to move a retire. Majority ones they want to retire in Ghana. Obu hano do Ashgold pa opeso ba Ghana retire Ashgold. Obi hano do kotoko because man no alaji Grusa ne baby. Wow players ni Black Star ni bi. Obi so ba na ya oya. Inti kotoko players ni say, "Hey, Muntari ni me huni TV so huna okọ dressing room ade na mo ye no." Coach ni kasa no muntie, coach bacho. "Hey, na coach Muntari ni me se me hune TV so me se Muntari me hun na won hwe ne ho spray kura na but I enti na hunu ho sa no enti ade de nya se bia obi tan obi anabi no kura na make a kire mo no enti na Muntari hwe Muntari o ne ni abre na ode ball ne to net no kotoko players say wow I am that go na wow I want an ambulance omo hu bi da enti na kotoko we say moment international for mbra fie Alaji Gruza, mi filu pa, Muma international from Brefi and Retire. So Muntari with the 8 years cry, or the sa, what is any palm coher matino? Quato form free Kumasi Naba and can I bear him out? So Muntari didn't buy. Now who's Muntari what's in cry Kumasi a day? Hey, Comrade Miko, and I'm saying now, yeah, con crying. There is one crying. Quato has the bow, Namuntari Bonauti higher there, and then hey, Monty Fosum, Force Life or Winna teaching Fosum, and Montati tight to Fosum, Loco, Yago Muntari, and I'm for bass. And yen na bank nine into your players no yen na dra park so na bobo enye so obi chen obi o enso bibinti e ma player bi to bi gina ho etu ka say Sule Muntari ni akwa na what cup ko se go bi na ye dwene ho ya ntia se na akotoko players so hu Muntari da e mo de phobia wedwa ma obi so mebo de ni mebo de din ma obi so free Brazil mbra kotoko for so Brazil player be Philip Sabo and rough na sa boy no bobo and the FA Ghana Messi no I but of Brazil be quite I on free Sao Paulo near the baby a ye ne ekono on Brazil be quite be no free na SFA mu but on bobo as a Brazil as Nkregwa o Fabio no board o dimbo but on free Brazil I yet incline on share anya Brazil Sao Paulo baby a ne ekono da bi baby a beach no na mba no she bikini no enye ho ono e bia Brazil lokozi a host Nkregwa ho no free inti players na we there we better Kevin Taylor get num and that screen is no I Muntari but kuno we check what ban num quiet player na hwe Muntari 10 no hwe Muntari 10 no mo hwe 10 no one better to has mo CEO no a correct guy mi filino memfa bia young CEO very intelligent guy wa brandi kotokoya akono ba sebio mo hwe Muntari me see omkoduru yi omfo bas no so be a video bi kire me the video no ba kire mo Kotoko players ni ko eyino Kumasi no bas ni mo man shija mo Muntari nkomo nkoa na be ma ohun time of 10 you know oso so huyo mo so hu na kweso do bobo sa na inkofo ma menche chire ai omuti bas no mo konkran no instead so mo roba ko na mo beka se o ya share abo goalless dey say ye dey say beje leg entuma nko sha house for no Muntari nkomo no mudi odu komna na Muntari o say Jack me ankasa me ni desu de me hu ni podi bobo na me se me fa no o kai say corner ho me ko tara na me se no ho sentry kakra ba me ho o say no so ye hado o so hu say time onya ba obi na me so no she na me pese oba me check say what's up ba me twi na Muntari your form ko place no monti ya mebo ni nyina kire mo TV so ma mote e wo mutirim ai wedwa ena ko place o mutumi nya sa ena da ho no hwe ai Muntari also number 5 now then also okay baby a me ne ko she kona wona I so si program tare no hu say no akono say just I say na ho no hu I say won ho na hwe the boot no anya de bi o entina na atare no ho sa no e say kom na behwem jesin awa voleja ai kom na behwem jesin also na jesin de na bom Osi behwia be jesirim metare ne ho no hwe uhinim
more than 16 call you home but the first for row ujimino wakasa no ujimino wakasa no ujimino now kasa no ujimino wakasa no ujimino wakasa no ujimino now kasa no ujimino wakasa Wakasa no ano no, ujimi no. Wakasa no ano no, ujimi no. Yadu ko school no, ujimi no. Kwane ko suade no, ujimi no. Beli petite no, ujimi no. Kwane ya bebo abusua no, ujimi no. Ko tebe bi ko nom joto no, ujimi no. Udu school fees ko to chacha no, ujimi no. Ajams ba ya feli ye no, ujimi no. Amana wanya jumanya no, ujimi no. Obra bansi uye no, ujimi no. Wana no tike ba ye no, ujimi no. Now kasa no ano no, ujimi no. Now kasa no ano no, ujimi no. Woma mete area mu no, ujimi no. Etwitwa banche no, ujimi no. Area shena no, ujimi no. Osane na boso mu no, ujimi no. Ade kwatu adwuma mu no, ujimi no. Womo woni ana ho no, ujimi no. Koye na masam no, ujimi no. Kofa fi woni sa no, ujimi no. Ade beto ne so no, ujimi no. Na kasa no ano no, ujimi no. Okasa no ano no, ujimi no. Okasa no ano no, ujimi no. 4 o'clock na mayifum, ujimi no. Wani kan bi fita beda no tuntum, ujimi no. Teacher bi e friend kofi ba, ujimi no. Na se later eya obama ba, ujimi no. Konko do ma pida, ujimi no. Eriasim from tehoda, ujimi no. School fees no meji na medi, ujimi no. Class na meta baby resini, ujimi no. School wa obehu na mahui, ujimi no. Amama wacho boss na yebu ani, ujimi no. Mafaya wachini mse wo ye woni, ujimi no. Na me kasa no ano no, ujimi no. Se certificate ya mi ni bi, ujimi no. Maye na media ko pa adwuma bi, ujimi no. Right na ye bank manager yi, ujimi no. Ana se sia mi di pa yi, ujimi no. Ana aya mesa, ujimi no. Na me kasa no ano no, ujimi no. Ujimi no. Wakasa no ano no, ujimi no.
Wakasa no ano no. Enye wonkwa ebi nkoma sofofuo no, ujimi no. Madene se mudi nyansa sembe di nkofo sika munja ijimi no. Ala no se wodome se na wobua wode me ne na me se wo pese wo wi misika aponche ba wo pa branka mejimi brazia eye wujimi na dan wo sa siwata de hata wo beyi wo be giribu sisi a.
All right, thank you very much for staying. Ujimi no from Coco. Underground, let me know. Inti I don't know. Ye wi kotokone has. Ye be saba, ye ba be shamo. Dey da kran foso akon kumasi akoshobo. Most of mutumi nka so. Ai ye show mu wi anom nyina be gina bontin. Omo twen some house for bars ni betu. I saw mo hwe. Ye be bu ye players no. Mo, ye be bu mo. Am be so mo house players no. Ai say ni mu ya mo sa. Ye be show mo kumasi. Ye be sham mo pa mo bu ye support is nyanku mo. Ye be get 3 points no. Bo de mabo ya emphobia ho. Ye be get 3 points no. Ye show bu ye pe mo nyina go VIP jiro ho. Ye ne ye tim ne ntiase. Tim no ye be gu no. Ye be ko benhia ene emphobia ho. And the show be abo pa mo menhia go demonstration ene emphobia ya show. Inti ene ye beba. Ni abehemo. Housing, what is a house? I guess you buy a board roda. Yeah, Beshamo. Yeah, the malam sedu ba. Teacher sedu. Onimibia. Let's take our business. ADWOA SARFO obi din komo. In fact, let me show you the response. Madam Fubi texted ADWOA SARFO and Obusan said, ADWOA, have you heard what Fosu Bill Gates is saying about you on national television? ADWOA response in here. I say sorry. It's an inflammation of the abdominal lymph nodes, likely to be an infection. Is he on antibiotics? I would recommend he was trying to say see the pediatric surgeons. Okay. Into obi texti ADWOA SARFO say ADWOA what the Fosu Bill Gates kafa ho TV so any radio so brofono so say sorry it is an inflammation of the abdominal lymph nodes, likely to be an infection. Is he on antibiotics? I would recommend he sees the pediatric surgeons. All right, inti media screenshot aminya no min ko benimbium mo amunim ni pakro no monfa surgery no ayaka antumi answer the engine so. All right, so let's take care of business. Now, this is COVID-19. This is something we need to talk about quickly. Ghana Health Service they need to update their system and give us the right numbers. In fact, about COVID, every single patient it is money. And intina yeka COVID asema, the numbers are very important because unya nipa 999,000 999,000. That's the way nyaba kwanso so amana nya 1 million. Sika World Bank be no say or the 1 million number qua a different money. You have to understand. Say, sa abrofo be Ghana 8. Na so am say Ghana nipa saying enenya COVID. Nya say nipa 2,000 exactly. Sika omde be my say omde boy World WHO World Bank donors now average, say a case nipa 1,999 in Yaya, SASI can will be different. Into when it comes to numbers, when it comes to facts, we are not supposed to play with that. Now, Ghana Health Service for no, one more US, one more average, majority more European, I don't know. Most of your TVs, no, your channel be a creative for a COVID-19 stats. Numbers, every country they update every 1 minute. Every 1 minute, it updates itself. In the soccer crew, that's a nipa to be automatically, the Ghana Health Service will put it in the system. WHO has put together automatically. They get they get the signal, and then the system updates itself. Now, there's something happening. I also I'm trying to get something here. There's something happening. I'll say I say NPP I say almost misinformed. Ghana Health Service oko omo official page and the as on making this is and the number na me di yeah, we are not on Facebook. We are sorry. You can go on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. You can watch us. And into active cases you see 371. Oko a year confirmed cases are 158,434. Oba new cases are 138. Oba death 1,438. Nipa 1,438 from COVID. And so oko recoveries any my discharge total near 156,625. In fact, COVID issues, so the numbers are very, very important. And then a World Health Organization, the international donors near that is where they go to see your numbers to help. So the 1 city bro, I would say nipa 20, or nipa 50, into Ben 1 city 50 pesos. So it is important to say, who say a Ghana Health Service, they are feeding WHO with the right figures, especially when you get a difference like 2,000, a difference like 7, 8. But you say 1 into no. When it comes to COVID numbers, 1 is very because the government of Ghana will have to account for every single individual you treat, from Sikaya Kwajino. Inti say Nipa Bakubiano $10,000 and you treating Nipa Bakwa. Omi say $100,000. In this numbers now match it. Now say be bros now just number where you swap because also TS say COVID-19 recording now daily. The numbers keep changing. It is only say be a number 2 be number 3 be na bros so abajin says small man no. Because you bet you Nipa 5 in omanya COVID. You treat you for 3 weeks. At the end of the treatment, Obia there $20,000. Calculated that scan. It's big money. So you don't mess around, especially when it's got to do with data. Now see this. Oko TV so abutre baby na so share COVID-19 channel now. Updating numbers now. It looks like said number and the Ghana Health Service. Any what we are seeing on that WHO platforms, they don't tally. They look like different numbers, and we should be a little worried because I'd say Obi either say Obi a cover number be so and I say Obi a bloating number be for something, which is very, very important to say. I also may need that. All right, now look at this. Now, so oko system na swa. Omo TV, omo share COVID-19 update was no. Mo abroaching there easy. Mo come TV so you see this. Ghana numbers near 158,222 and 1,433 deaths and you 156,429. Don't get it wrong. Now you come back. I'm my dear. A year recoveries near saying 156,625. Confirmed cases 158,434. Young check confirmed cases and the first one. Confirmed cases no 158,434. Now Obaha confirmed cases in the saying 158,000. 158,000. Number of deaths no yanko check Ghana Health Service for and so air system no so and by 138,438 deaths. 1,438 deaths. Now Oba a year current the air cost to end there because numbers when you end then release here 1,433 deaths. Ultimate catch them say 38, 33, 5 in you. Now there's a difference of 2,000. Oko a year. I don't want to confuse you. Oko a year recoveries now 156,000. And Oba a year table no so our live now 156,429 Oba Haswa 156,625. 156,625. And I said 158,434. Now, what is going to happen is I wish I could show you the video, but more and more TV, I'm going to check it. It looks like the Ghana numbers and tally. I am not saying Obi Chantro, but as far as the thing updates itself every minute, Biano, we expect Ghana Health Service to give us the right numbers. It's very, very important. We are not saying Obi Dibonisi here. We will take our time and analyze this. We will put a video together and let somebody analyze this for us. Numbers, no. Into for now, no, Yanka Obi Diboni, but for now, no, numbers, no, enshia. Into Ghana Health Service, no, they should do their job and let us see what they're actually giving us. It be more a 2,000 difference. It be a 5 difference. You perceive who said the right numbers, no, and a modema a year WHO is very, very important. Now, let's move forward. This is what the President of the Republic is saying right now. What is Ekufuado saying? Ekufuado say, efforts being made to arrest recent cedi depreciation. If there's one thing Ekufuado has been hiding behind the words. Now, let's read what he said. He says, I'm aware of the anxiety there is in business circles and throughout the population about the recent depreciation of the cedi. Sorry, let me take this. I'm aware of the anxiety there is in business circles and throughout the population about the recent depreciation of the cedi. I'm extremely upset and anxious about it too. But I want to assure you that all the efforts, I want to assure you that all efforts are being made to arrest the decline and restore the cedi to stability in order to improve the competitiveness of Ghanaian industry. And I think very soon you will see some results. Let me take this again. But I want to assure you that all efforts are being made to arrest the decline and restore the cedi to stability in order to improve the competitiveness of Ghanaian industry. And I think very soon you will see some results. Now, this is the statement from the president about a depreciation of the cedi. Cedi na ba umiaka se wa chi cedi no e de akoto sales e makino IGP ono. Now, when you listen to President Ekufuado's statement, so if you're going to be very honest, he didn't say anything here. The statement from the president shows he has no answers to the problems we have. These are the same things he's been saying for the past 5 years. We will make sure that the cedi, we will correct it. It will be stable. This statement he made could have been made by any politician. Politician, Abronya Krabet make a statement way. Abronya DC Jimmy no. Or no Krabet make a statement we say, oh, I am very worried too. I am anxious. The cedi is not stabilized or whatever. The depreciation is affecting Ghanaian businesses, and that the cedi will stabilize and businesses will get back on track. This is a vague statement. Ekufuado has no idea how he's going to turn things around. This statement is an open statement. It does not say anything. Magana Nibian statement when Ekufuado is going to, through some magic, through some intelligent people, the economy is going to change. No, there's nothing here. We were expecting the president to make some emphatic statement. Anytime they catch him say Ekufuado is dumb. Now, okay, somewhere I know be Ekufuado. If somebody is not smart, if somebody is not intelligent, tell me the kind of words to use. English to brofuno. And I'm going to say, oh, where the one can say that be brofu ya brofu. If somebody is not intelligent, if somebody does not have an idea of fixing a TV, then you are dumb about that. You are not intelligent when it comes to that. It's when somebody cannot fix the economy. If somebody is leading and he cannot make sure the right things are done, then he's ignorant about that. When you're ignorant about something, you are dumb about it. So I don't know the kind of English you people want us to use for you people to understand. Say the president does not understand. Say what he's talking about. Anybody, oh, businesses are worried. My anxious sitting in the struggle. Me making sure say bibia be and Tiano can say bibia be fine FX committee. Into we are Ghana ni na se sebi o tumi kin kind to semi na o president at this moment cedi no echo 8 cities cross 7 yeah top petrol a liter whatever over 8 cities. That's a president. This is the only answer he could give you. Also Tiasi said the president is telling you indirectly that he cannot do anything Because all his statements, one should and to me, anya emphatic about anything, a pragmatic or practical solution to the problem. The only thing he said was, Mate, says this anxious. You better make sure say this political talk, this is a statement. So we are president of a nation, as you already say, you best scrutinize them worker in some of the way they are. Nobody will take this nonsense. Because these are the same things you've been saying for the past 5 years. So a third-class student, a third-class economic student, a third-class legal student who is managing your economy, and this is what you get. Intima obintina wanka seku for a solution be. Let me tell you, there is no way. My World Bank, 80% of our GDP as in money, physical cash. So on Dampe or Ghana, we will still consume it and come back to square one. You know why? Because we don't have people who can think through the issues and know, say, we are living in a country whereby time and free SHS, we were not ready. We were going to collapse the economy. Because the things are draining, a consistent drainage. Free SHS, I'm not catching Kufuado. Free SHS, I no boss now starting in now. And now the so it is not a 2-day thing. It is not a 3-day thing. It is a consistent, everlasting thing. Other on cycle can. And it's not as soon as you say free SHS no, progressively. But because this president is daft, because he just wanted to be president, he was just feeding people with lies. But the moment you say we need free SHS, wherever you are getting the money from, say any consistent delivery, and as a consistent money, you can get it for over 40 years because we did not project. Wherever we were taking the free SHS money from, you projected us asking to sustain free SHS for 50 years. If we were able to do that, and then I say yes, free SHS should go ahead. Now, baby, right now that place is dry. Where do we have to get the money? We need to resort back to our own revenue. And we are here. So the day this guy said free SHS now, that was the beginning of the end for Ghana. But Sebio, politics now by a tribe. Sebio, ebimuso makoskome intellectuals omu nim nyansan kasanti. Yetna ho ne so sansem funwe so. So the Lilliput now does not have any answers. The Lilliput and his government, they know they have messed up. They were being spoken to. They were being advised. The decision you are taking will destroy everything. Today you see our SHS, man who's a school for be a strike. If you are at the moment, prisoners. It is very important. Problem I come in and say free SHS, any Achilles heel, no, any sebio, na essay BBR right now because baby any first difference come baby. Into say the sika be bofu to nu. Ye sika na enya kakranka kranti. How many option bia levy and pass free SHS a beans. Someone said they should do accountability of security. So these are the things. A whole president and a country, Nisika had one of the most weakest currency in Africa. No, he is sitting there speaking grammar. The cedi today is one of the most weakest, the second weakest currency in Africa, technically in the world. Now, president, I want to wear a suit, a cabrofo, a catchers. I am anxious. I am there. Now, brofo, baby. What are you putting in place to make sure, say, this problem is solved? Because our biggest problem is our finances, how we actually consume. Are you actually selling? Are you, because your expenditure is bigger than your budget, and you're not making anything. And at the end of the day, time crunch say every nonsense they are giving people tax. How do they call it? Tax tax exemption. Yes. AGA tax exemption. AGA is mining billions. You are giving AGA tax exemption. No, I confirm the bushing for Rebecca Kufuor, the bushing for companies near more tax exemption billions. And then you sit here and you expect us to grow? No, it doesn't work like that. Those companies are multi-million-dollar companies. They are multi-million-dollar businesses. They should be able to pay enough taxes. You don't need to give companies billions of tax exemptions. Why? Tax break. tax exemption. Bro, fuck us here. Nobody more bushing for no more bush. At this moment, our economy has collapsed. Nobody should be given tax exemption except government hospitals and as a health facilities. Or we hear some equipment to equip these facilities. And not going to be a tax exemption. So I'm your president today. The first step I'll take. Nobody gets tax exemption. Because I will say, if you don't give some companies tax exemption, we will not have foreign companies coming in here. The issue is when a foreign company comes in here, that's someone that big tax exemption. At the end of the day, the money does not stay in your country. They take the money outside of your country, so you are foolishly giving your money out. Let them understand we are at a point whereby we cannot give tax exemptions for 20 years. Because the tax exemption now, it is too much. Majority of these foreign companies in Ghana, almost social responsibility, 90% of them, they don't do it. Some companies have been in Ghana for 15 years, 10 years. And we keep giving these people tax haven, tax exemption, tax nonsense. We don't need it now. Ghana is broke. Ghana does not have to give anyone tax exemption. Free SHS is the problem. But you can't, man, can't. What do you say, Mahama Mobile? Nobody don't wait me on because the free SHS it should be free. Now we open power chain or be our opposition. And now the power chain will be. But people think, people are visionaries. They are like, no, it might sound good today, but it will destroy the nation. And so I see me and call for Kronunti. They wanted power, they lied and they did everything. Mama to me free SHS. I didn't know and then. And they'll be some who say, he levy done a bit to solve a problem. Yeah, he levy done a better that bitters. So that's why we are here. Tax exemption, tax break, tax haven. How many people are in Ghana? 30 million people. What's our GDP? Yes, already be a tax exemption every day because the Kufuor wants to give his partners to go through our port without paying a dime. And then the tax exemption, no matter directly, then they'll go and give it to Jubilee House. Let's move forward. In Ghana for problem coming in free SHS no. Mamen muntiasie enye COVID in yeshi. Mumusam say COVID is come kwaje na way. COVID in yeshi. E wi ase afere nyina obi enya COVID. Omusi come kwaje ba mon kan kire omuso da bi ye jeli nkofo. We mun kwa de omuso man ka COVID ho asem. Enye COVID ntina ye hia 11. The issue here is simple. Eye COVID free SHS no ntina ende because the moment they make that statement, political career and the that is why we are here today. Free SHS some go fiscal way. Free SHS go fiscal. You catch them. Obiabe schools. See schools ni bi. Unsi schools ni we no. Ye ben hu de be ya ankora nyina be see schools no. Why would it tagye abet now say free SHS now? Oh, see the way you are struggling. Oh, that whole Cabrofo, your time will come. Now see this. So there's a breaking news, and then people are quite surprised about the breaking news. NCC boss, also said we resigned Josephine Nkrumah. We all don't know why the woman has resigned. In fact, letter or Troy or releasing in the 21st, 2022 in February, the National Commission for Civic Education. And or sign letter of resignation as chairperson of National Commission for Civic Education. Said the Jumedieno or the Siwa on Peso Betuasubium. We need to know why this woman resigned. For some time now, we have been saying, NCC, it has become very, it has become very quiet. It looks like, even COVID, NCC, they were sidelined. NCC to change NSC Ministry of the Ministry of the but when it comes to the education itself, a government institution that has to take that mantle, that lead to educate Ghanaians about COVID-19, any other things, their rights and all things. The government did not even resource NCC. So we saw on different occasions, a NCC woman was making statements, say, we need the government support to educate Ghanaians on COVID and other things, especially before election 2020. They went to give them just one pickup. And I'm 1,500 Ghana. Saasikano, Rebecca Kufuado, Sebio Duku Ebono, ni makeup wakari ni mesino, and ne boy de chest as he come to my NCC. And this woman kept speaking resolve the NCC at the end of the day. Need to be educating Ghanaians about COVID. You need to be educating Ghanaians about their right. You need to be educating Ghanaians about things they need to know. They didn't give them anything. I think this woman is frustrated. I said, because she can't be there for people to be insulting her. Honestly, will be mame. Honestly, will be yere. Honestly, a reputation or credibility to protect. So why not step away for Omankasa to come and do the job? Because at the end of the day, it's so shocking. Say NPP taking power and NCC be useless. Because from JJ time, before time, near they even saw the effectiveness of NCC. I like vitamin A, any iodinated salt. You know those times, but the effort, the worker, NCC, the information ministry, the way they work together with NCC, how you do it, it was so interesting. Because NCC, they were working in conjunction with the Ministry of Information. They were protecting Ghanaians. They were educating Ghanaians. There were so many things. I think there was one thing. Also, there was this advert. Also, for seminar. Yeah, those kind of things. You could see that the NCC, they were working. Like, Kagana Fortune. A Kagana Fortune to the point whereby who say a doubtim when you go to the bathroom and you're stepping out and you know a son ultima to the point say so one wrong sakwana now you feel bad. But at this point, NCC to make say and you be check Ghana for nyoma bebre NCC impon count. NCC in count. So it is important here to say this current government, in fact, at the end of the day, I say all the government institutions. I also take course of so many things about Ghana for. And such a sensitive institution, NCC. It is very, very important. And you're sideline and a party for near this party for Jessica no mudi. Party for Jessica no mudi. Ghana for any education. Going to the elections, we didn't have any education. COVID-19 cry hit a prime one, no education. Your time seconded a massive for your kufu. Not that come at chim for, not that because sports stadium. Now over discount NCC tour, pick up Kromunibi. Mete say before election or Sabibisa, I'm come pick us bear 3B. Your re-election, I'm cast almost half a pick up Nimbra. Why? Why are we doing this? And so, Oko Ghana budget ma, your Chessica to such institutions are supposed to get decent money. The special prosecutor. Sika Chama special prosecutor, me you want mentiasie. Special prosecutor's office, billions near the moment for what? No, I don't understand. Special prosecutor's office. Sa Sikana ye piano kohona, ye MCC in very important institutions. Why are we doing that? Sa office, what is happening there? And we are spending and wasting our money on special prosecutor's office. When you go into the budget, Sika Chama special prosecutor's office, it's crazy. Still, these people are saying it's not enough. Special prosecutor, saying how many people work there? Because in any country, the special prosecutor's office is supposed to be attached to the CID boss office. Finished. The special prosecutor's office is not any extraordinary office. It's for investigations. Fine. The special prosecutor's office should be linked with the CID or the National Security Office. Finished. If you say you are the special prosecutor and you are independent, it does not matter the office you are collaborating with because they cannot interfere in your job. All that you do is you do your research, you do your investigations, you hand over to the right institution, whether they have to prosecute or not, because the special prosecutor cannot prosecute. So why do we need such money for the special prosecutor's office? The special prosecutor's office does not need that money. Now they are sitting there and say they are demanding more because on a board. We need a board for special prosecutor. We need if the special prosecutor was ready to work, the special prosecutor should be able to talk to the CID boss anytime he wants to conduct some investigations on the field for the CID boss to give him men to work with. He can contact Sraj for Sraj to give him investigators to work with. If the special prosecutor needs a team, he needs about 10, 15 people to work with in the office, administrative job and all that. But when it comes to, I need to investigate, I need to go out, the government, we have them already. The Sraj has investigators. The Ghana Police Service, they have investigators. National Security has investigators. The Sraj of the Special Prosecutor's Office can contact any of these officers unless the officers are not credible. The special prosecutor should be able to contact any of these people and say, you know what, I have a case I want to investigate and it's on the field. I need 2 investigators from the CID boss. I need 2 investigators from Sraj. Guys, this is the job. Go to Asankregwa. There's something we are investigating. All that I need for you, investigate and bring me the report. I will work on the report with my team here. We are just 10 people. If we want to arrest, I will use the police to arrest because the CID office has the right to arrest. The national security can arrest. Now in the office here, we are about 10 people. We are working administratively to make sure the paperwork, everything is put together. I will hand it over to the Attorney General. Finito. Why do you need billions of money to give to this special prosecutor's office? No reason. BNI was the NI before, so our investigators. So what are we doing? And then NCC does not have money. So the NCC boss has to resign. We don't know our priorities. Today I saw Shatawale post something. Ghana, everybody gets sense. And so you Jimmy. Say, Ghana, I mean, that's Shatawale posted something on Facebook. This country, everybody gets sense. And so at the end of the day, we all fool. We all fool. Because we could have cut a lot of money. We could have cut a lot down. Now, see, NCC boss is resigning. The person coming to fill that position, for all you know, that person is not qualified. So then NCC is going to deteriorate more. Totally. Jimmy, how can a food? They are not listening to that thing. When you know, the special prosecutor doesn't need that money you have given him. No. The special prosecutor does not need a board. No. The special prosecutor should liaise with all these security agencies, because they could be his resource. Unless you people don't trust the security agencies, you don't trust the CID office, you don't trust the NIB, you don't trust the national security, you don't trust the police force. But if you trust these institutions, the special prosecutor should be able to use these resources to our benefit. Because at the end of the day, they are working for this government. They are working for us. Why do we need special investigators for special prosecutor? Why do we need special budget for special prosecutor? It's a way to just mess this country up. What is that guy doing in our office? The special prosecutor, what is he doing? NCC would have done a lot with half of the money special prosecutor's office got. NCC would have done a lot. They could have educated us on COVID. They would have been able to educate us on so many things. Hey, child slavery. They can educate us on so many. Minkaibi. It is the responsibility of the NCC to go into the community, educate people about why I need some book, for me. These are all education. The Ministry of Information, NCC, we have taken money from the most important institutions, and yet they are foolish, glassy institutions. And it's a lawyer being the position as special prosecutor. It yen billions near our officer. Are we sick? Are we mad? Time I be a special prosecutor into our America, the special prosecutor has had his team he was working with, but every single time he relied on the national security agencies. Yes, you need it, because if the special prosecutor's office is in DC, the issue is if he wants to go and investigate something in Sacramento, he needs to call them. Even though he's going to send 1 or 2 people to go there, he will need to contact Sacramento security that we are coming in. We are coming to investigate this. This office should be shut down. You people should take over before we get there. That is how it works. You cannot just walk and say, give me this money. You are sitting in Accra and I need to, our last was saying, he will have to employ 250 people. Are you okay? Ghanaians, we need education too much, you know. Now see this. Government has made adequate funding available for 21st Century Model JHS project. Reverend Intim Fojo, Deputy Education Minister. Sa sofu tantram ana no kra mama. Sa Intim Fojo no asore ben na o sofu om. Sa Intim but for Deputy Education Minister. No? So today we are talking about the government has secured funds for ongoing educational infrastructure projects, particularly the 21st Century Model Junior High Schools around the country. Deputy Education Minister Dr. John Intim-Fojo is optimistic that the model school project will not be delayed. Why do we need... At this point, you see, our priorities, we don't choose our priorities right. But what, in the first place, what is a 21st Century Junior High School, a 21st Century Junior High School model project? What is that? What is the 21st Century Junior High School project? What is that? The okra was here completing and completing way. And then, as usual, Wababeka 21st century junior high school model or model of junior high school. Nkwasi abrofo interbeto bitrima ati sa abroje this year nim sa ponche or simonhwe junior high school no TTM Jimmy. You name your priorities. We are touching on everything. That is why we've lost focus. As I speak today, Ghana education, and he pa ni here say also me ni ko. Ghana education as it sits right now. As we speak, lectures about university, they are not ready to go to office, to work, to educate the kids in our various universities. Senior high school for as we speak, we don't know their faith. So omono ometuma school knows what you know, yebemo modiane school no yebetwomo si entwomo ometumi basic school as we speak today, textbook crampo munibi. Now your problem pa you say a see a super right now Ghana education. Then I see a focus also. In the first place, a caused these problems in the first place. This same government and it causes our problem when I cyclical. Or the Nesako University was seno. Or the Nesako Senior High School was seno. Or the Nesako JHS Basic was seno. Junior High School was seno. Or the Nesako Basic was seno. At this point, where are we heading? You ensure need any roadmap via how to protect our education. In the first place, you ensure and try a debimpa etumi boye emetumi boye bra. Ghana education is a waste of time. We all went through that education. Umebusa omo school or Ghana eko do university so omo ba bruchira na say by some reasons also omo be taking some class B to make sure some grades na. They see the difference in education. What we are practicing back home is not education. It is the Kufuado kind of chew and pour and foolishly misbehave at the Abiko University. In the first place, we don't even have an educational system. You bet me I rely on the kindergarten all the way to senior high school in Quranic life. Yes, no. I didn't try. If we be free SHS now. If we be say we like free SHS now, into every plan that the Constitution has put in place, we need to scrap every plan and then follow an Ofui who got third class. Say, oh no, so free SHS. Into what the Constitution is telling us to do. Say, gradually, we should gradually build the school from scratch. Constitution, you appear to change. They also say, you appear to change. And if we be say free SHS now, you have fanya same busan say free SHS now. In Kwanomeko school of ball as well as some school of funum. If we wake up say, Obabesi schools 350 on it abozege. School back here. Yeah, what here say we are building education. The infrastructure is not there. There is no way we are going to have quality education. It's a fact. These things go together. If you don't have the infrastructure, better infrastructure, you will never have quality education. Now, you, the education ministry, you've not been able to force the government to make sure, say, free SHS buildings here and complete. You are going back, say, over see 21st century, Everything in this country is messed up. Nothing is working. And they know nothing is good. And I'm going to ask a question. In 6 billion Ghana, Ghana as Ghana na eto no. And the Kufuado person say, yenya 6 billion cedis so said Ghana bibia has been halted. You see? And then also said these people cannot lead you. I'll say they are not intelligent enough to think through matters and solve problems. Say, at this point, Mahama time, you do point to be here 6 billion to survive. I'm a Kufuado here 6 billion. What are you telling me? Now to my politician, but not TV, so no catcher will say, or Babesi 21st century junior high school, in Tiesiano, everything will change. No. Your teacher for licensure exams today, deliberately they have been failed. Your training colleges, it is training college. Training college, you can have refresher courses. You are not supposed to be given one exam, however, I went to making mark now. Training now goes through it is waste. Into the government at the end of it has turned around resource or say resource because we're cutting bro for a friend licensure exams. Some education minister be not take California and whom you said oh yeah be an advert, oh, Yugoslavia, or back Ghana, or say, there is something called licensure exams. When child, when you teacher, papa. Teacher in our training college, by 4 years or 5 years, no. Wabefie, sir, Adiana went to mention it on to mean Chadie. Into sir, human resource, no, you're watching. And of course, I'm paying bit was a licensure exam. So as we sit here, we just keep destroying and destroying and destroying, all because I'm paying you the bro for me. No more say BBA. Renaming, rebranding, and Obi Kano. Every single thing they rebrand, they rename because they don't have that knowledge. 21st century model. What is that? What is 21st century model? Now see this. TEPA, second GIS training school in the country, 90% completed. Makasa Ghana Immigration Service. The guy leading them teaching, Mr. Kwame Aswatechi, propaganda we found Koshe. Leave the office. You are occupying the office illegally. You are a criminal. Come and show us your contract. When did your first contract end? When were you given a new contract? How old are you? Tell us you have passed the retirement age. These are the 3 questions we are asking you. The propaganda you are throwing out there, the Chebi, the Tepa, we don't care. Are you supposed to be in that office? You are an illegal immigrant in that office. Office, you are not supposed to be in there. Into the GIS, accountant general, the general DNDNO, that man himself is illegally occupying that office. You going to visit Tepa, that propaganda visit, and I don't care. I have heard say, Saba Jinomugo no say mwana, mufidio say mwana, omuda da 10 team no Ghana for mmano, amutichom so mwano. Matesa moko for another batch esadi aba. You are not okay, my friend. I asked you a simple question. Have you passed the retirement age? How old are you? When were you born? The issue is, has the president extended your contract? Let us see it. It should be a public document. These questions have not been answered. You are working and doing propaganda. You are an illegal immigrant, my friend. You, Mr. Kwame Techi, you are a liar. You are not supposed to be leading anybody at the Ghana Immigration Service. The last time I was asking you questions, you have refused to answer those questions. You thought to say your insults in your letters were going to push me back. No, insults don't do me anything. I am focused on you. I am always focused on criminals. That is why I keep asking you the question. If GIS, Ghana Immigration Service, said the man is occupying the office legitimately, let them release the letter and let us see your appointment letter when you started your new contract, because we know your first contract or your first mandate has ended. It's 4 years. Why are you in the office? When were you born? Have you reached your retirement age? Let us see. Is your new contract ready? Let us see. You are occupying the office illegally, illegitimately. You are a criminal. You are an imposter. You are an illegal immigrant in that office. No amount of visit, tour will change the facts. The facts are clear. 4 questions. Answer us. Everybody's acting as if said the Ebusano. Mr. Kwame Techi, answer the questions. You can go to Israel and go and visit your immigration service there. I don't care. What I care about is that, are you the right person to be in the office? Do you have legal documents to be in that office? If you have, let us see it. It should be a public document. How old are you? When were you born? Have you reached your retirement age? It's simple 4 questions. You are avoiding the questions and you are coming to tell me you went to TEPA, 90% complete. We don't care. We don't care. Let Bedieto give you a letter that the president has extended your contract. I want to see it. Let us know when you were born. You are an illegal immigrant. And you are posing as the boss of the Ghana Immigration Service. You, Mr. Kwame Techi, you are an illegal immigrant in the Immigration Service. Do you know that? Any serious country, you'll be in jail because they will say you are occupying the office illegally. Show us a document. How difficult is it for the Ghana Immigration Service to publish the contract of their boss? The whole Ghana Immigration, you people cannot see this man's contract. The Jubilee House, if they want to help you, why are they not releasing that document? How old are you? How old are you? Are you still young or you've passed your retirement age? Mr. Kwame Techi, until you give me answers, I am not going to back off. I am still on you. I am still on you. Come and prove to us that you are legit to be in that office. Release a letter. Release a statement. Sound out to brofo. You are occupying that office as an illegal man, illegitimate, illegal immigrant. I'm not done with you. I'm investigating this process again. I will make sure I will unveil everything about you. Be a man and come out with a document. Come and show us. You sit in the airport, in our airport, and you say, where are you going? How old are you? When were you born? We are asking you the same questions. Won't be my answer. And then also we are immigration boss, no. Obi obe uragan obe pie bia. Una busa the questions I can see. Munko busa the question. Who are you? Oh, Kevin Taylor. Okay. Why are you coming to Ghana, or why are you leaving Ghana? Oh, I'm going to visit my uncle. Where? I'm going to Italy. Okay. When were you born? 27 December 1930. Okay. Where was your passport issued? I said, pardon? Where was your passport issued? Pardon, sir, pardon. Or answer, no, or by time, kakra. And buggers, no. Omamudi fake omamudi fake passport. You took I. Oma yeah correction more no. I kede. Oma yeah correction more no. I. Sanko for no. Omunimshi bebregu Massachusetts. Omuti kokwa asene be from so omunkwa abruchiri. Enti omudu report wa Kwame Techiri ne nkofo no. Omudu criminals and go airport. Oh, something for the boys. Immigration office. Almost says cassette a child for Ghana immigration office. Almost says cassette child for. Oh, now you wear dang. Almost a green. I come from give me this, give me that, give me this. Almost yet you man and go for the cocaine name. Now say almost saw cocaine your film they could do UK. Some go from going and go say Pamo in criminals. $10, $1, 50 Ghana and I'm pay. Madam who slaves and Mugu airport. A friend of mine came to Ghana recently. Ofrabrichi and Otonensa. Duty free. Obedu Ghana. Omatiagu say or a for pay taxes, pay us. And then because someone go to international airport. What duty free in Sanabedu Ghana no? And also we will kill you if you don't pay taxes on it. I'm say hey, Munjai Jimino. Ain't buggers na ya conform ya passport on crime. Na ya from say Omomrana Bibia S one crown be kwa bridge no. Omudo ya anadwene ne chele tina ho ono ko school kakra be JHSB ana SS1 bi ai for kode SHS e hodo wiye e na anadwene connection man ne to he sia wo ko bronze unim bronze o say mate fatu trim na uduru ha immigration for no police for no mo no mabusa asemi unim ada wo o so ye sem na kuku ada o say enfro ye wu kuku ada ye wo eye bekuta wonsa eno July ai ne meti ai na omo reform anadwene mo ndo and to do I busa say okwa kasa okwa America almost say fa na okwa America kasa okwa bronze and say when I go see so kasa Mr. Amwabing what it now you to me brief you ma no mu refi say passport where it was issued and when it was issued it ya read baba it oroko no osre ground sre ya wie good team bronze 390 a concourse grand concourse house number 7732 and the dreamo kobra mwakon uncle ya bechi and introduce na immigration officer no at the saying so boy we have go okay do be where are you going? America. So okay why are you going to America? So I'm going to visit my uncle. So what's his name? Ofabechi. So okay. How old are you? What's your full name? So Frank Nimako Preko. I say, oh, I'm comfortable frame FNP. Frank Nimako Preko. So, okay, great. So how long are you going to be in the US? Also 6 months. Because I'll go back to school. Uncle school. You brief no, and I don't know feedback. It was the immigration officer. Okay. So when was your passport issued? I said, pardon? What you pardon me? That's the question answer. Oh, when was your passport issued and where? What you pardon? I said, pardon. I said, oh, you can you hear me? I said, should I speak in the hall or I should speak down here? On said, maybe I'll do a passport if I don't reject it. Pardon? I said, no, bring your what the pardon? There's the answer is in your answer. The answer and because 7 go never. I also can you I immigration for a woman you grow. How are you doing? So great. So, okay, that's great. That's good. So you're going to be here for 6 months, right? I said, yes. I'm from Ghana. I said, no, your passport is a Ghanaian passport. It's not Ghana card. I said, okay. American immigration for moments though. I know, Shema. Okay. It looks good. So, this your uncle, where does he live? Also, Grand Concourse, where there's Papa, the Grand Concourse, that is where he lives. Oh, great. Okay, so yeah, one final thing, Mr. Beche, when was the passport issued? I said, pardon? Yes, Atija. Yes, I'm me go for what is a pardon? No, say, upon asa, the Akanen Kosa. Also, Mr. Beche, yes, I can see here that your passport was issued in 2012, February. Where was it issued? Excuse me, sir. Where was it issued? Where? Oh, pardon? Yes, I just avoid deleting the videos in our TikTok. I did move. Pardon? Also, why pardon? Can you just, where was it issued? Kumasi, Accra. I've been to Ghana before. Takrady. Also, Bekwai. Where? Bekwai. Asante Bekwai. So that's why it was issued. But the passport is saying that it was issued in Accra. I was like, Accra, there. Hey, Mr. Boating, do you have paper? No, I'm call no crying. I tiptoe lane. But me kasa there. Baby, I'm one kasa friend me. Bekwai. So okay. So it wasn't issued in Accra. So no. Oh, sir, me and Kasa, I was at Bekwai. And yesterday evening, the day Tuesday, Mr. Mwabi called me. So I take bus, I come to this thing, and I come to Accra. Yeah, sir, it is not easy. And then he's teach me everything in the past. So, okay. So it wasn't actually issued in Accra. So no, it's Bekwai. I said, okay. Mr. Beche, can you pick a bag and I'm going to walk with you to the other office and I have some few questions to ask you. Bugger said, Buffy, yeah, can I say if you, Bugger said, but can you pick your luggage? I have one big one. It is, they say it is at, I will have, so don't worry that one, we'll take care of it. Can you pick your luggage, your hand, yeah. You have two there, yeah. Okay, so you're going to follow me. I'm going to take you to the next room. We just have to ask you a few questions. I say, okay, sir. And one no, Bugger Buffy 24. What's your Bugger no connection to you and for the belly? See, Nasa Beche, Okoyo 9 and 0244 is after me. Hello. Oh, what you said, my boy? Oh, what you said, my boy? I never dying. Oh, what is some catch one can in answer me? I correction my audio.
More than 16 called you home. But it's up for road. Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? What cast and one no? Would you mean no? Ya do ko school no? Would you mean no? Kwade ko sua de no? Would you mean no? Be ni petite no? Would you mean no? Na be ya be bo abusua no? Would you mean no? Whatever you no joto no? Would you mean no? School fees ko to chacha no? Would you mean no? Buy a failure no? Would you mean no? Man when ya jumanya no? Would you mean no? Obra fancy ye no? Would you mean no? When not if you buy ye no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? Now cast and one no? Would you mean no? Woman mete area mu no? Would you mean no? Eji trap bunch no? Would you mean no? A reaction no? Would you mean no? Osana na boss woman no? Would you mean no? I don't go to a human no? Would you mean no? One more near no? Would you mean no? Quiet man, my son no? Would you mean no? Go for everyone you say no? Would you mean no? I told no? Would you mean no? Would you mean no?
All right, okay, no, Jimmy, no, Jimmy, and the other drew high uncle. I am a Fobian Pesebacon, Jimmy, no, and that's coming from Coco. I hope I got the name right. Okay, so, but this will be Joby Bua, Kofi Azuma, Kevin Taylor. Some frog said he have exposed you and Sewa Brody over the here. Right? Jimmy, Kofi. Zango woro Jimmy o Jimmy Zango omo pebie didi mamunti omo they say obi on fambra 29th video no 29th interview no be koso obi at me stop interview no Yen say obi na so be interview so and talk about the womb. Where the gidi bed womb. So our brother say, Kevin, please. So our brother reached out to me. I want you to interview me on my predicament. Pardon? And I'm saying, pardon? And also, Kevin, I want you to interview me on my predicament. And I'm saying, pardon? There's a predicament in here. And I'm saying, can you bring it down? So, Kevin, I want you to interview on my atrocities. I say, pardon again. And I'm saying, okay, so atrocities there, here. So I'll grant you that interview. And whatever am I? Bibi anywhere will be on day. So say one kind of cry. Obia to the zip no nkoda. Say wa broni mo so twa draw. De o kanyina enim. Munya mo to zip na mo nkoda. Esi say one ka so be interview no. Obia bibi gina so say mo si ni bibi. Mo how the saying. Predicament. So that be sawa I can pardon predica. Also sawa please pardon. Also atrocities. Also okay pardon sawa. Also my problems. So say so you want me to interview on your problems in Ghana? I say yes. And no. It say wa be kasa. Say wa be interview 29th March. Why was say we try draw no. Tuesday pumina day. Na say wa try don't know what no how the saying. Me say me tie. So because obe expose me ameni oba bi da. Miss no problem. Go ahead. Me need anything better now so what dam would that be go ahead. Oh yeah. And no. Hey, obi also be scandal me hu bia go ahead. Kevin nigga we are baby. Me sam kwa DNA test number, the bani and the picture there. Go ahead. Me stop you. I didn't because me nimsa uni she inti me chance be am no be kontokwa. Me so I guess we scandal for me when ne. My first JSS girlfriend and our second one, our third one. No, me no any problem bia. Oh fact na fabre. I didn't know me no be ko. Me no be ko sade. Me no be ko a na just say me bibia me say obi obeto scandal me ho. I am ready. More scandal kura me artist size from my famra. I me artist size me boom pa more famra. Me dia be no obi an ntoko. Bring it on. As simple as that. Into this open interview na say what in China de bia in some kind of wo bodama na say unim say bibi oho. Because I be nim say video bi oho. I didn't know until Hope Sinado I can kwase bi pages say I say wa bro ni bo video na yes so be share me. I'm say hey ene me friends I say wa na wo video bi oho. Say wa nka hwe na me put them nim say wa video na me nim. Me de me say me de be djuma na me ye open interview issue ni me busa questions. To zipum I to zipum. When you see Jimmy, you'll be no time. We are both di grant kayentria. Enti issue no. What person scandal who be in Jesus' name do it. I photos, videos, me boom me upon hub, may I say size it from Mumbody, I'm welcoming that. I. Meso wa media mebo. Into how pa saying. Serious scandal. Monya me krobia scandal me ho. Me pesa man for a serious one wo ho. Me here scandal na better na ekuvo dis game be di. Monya scandal wo me ho. Monya me say wa bro dis scandal monya ntam because 29 in the oboa. The baby ya be interview no. Interview ni there mumpeu ya be ye. I me platform we ya be ye. The whole wise words and to be abeti. I more hype interview no mame, more hype interview no mame. Menya ad bia o mo na more hype interview no. Mo kan kan kire nkurasofo no abeyifo no say Kevin 29th. And into more hype mo sanya me scandal na mo focus Kevin Taylor ni sana ni sisi kitu asara onye be market o. Monya meni age. Me hear more scandals. Mo hwinim. Let's continue. Now see this. Now, NAPCO for issue aba. Now, what is happening? Ambrose Dairy. Dear no kind. Yes, somebody COVID Momo your friend saying 11 no. Town hall da copy Upper West. Unim comedy dinko for Upper West and kamu Jimmy 11 no. And kamu dia tran crime. Me say if you know how people are hungry in Upper West, they want something better to live on, something better to happen to them. And can that be your stupid 11? You wouldn't have taken it there. Now I'm going to Upper West, no. You see, I'm Dairy, as some kind of one say, begging NAPCO trainee better than unemployed graduate Dairy. You see, when you hear in some say now, an edding say, ube keep you words be and so be save words be. But you know what, Jimmy? I'm Dairy, Jimmy. Obega says, Kevin, Now Ambrideri aye den and the oka Ambrideri so ejimijimi. Na wa ye near taxpayer di tua oka. Wa oya politician obeka kire say obefa trainee for NAPCO for over 100,000. After 2 years we said no, you give them permanent jobs. Sana oka kire Ghana for and Ambrideri way. Oya no na lawyer ma eye Timbila. Yoni Kulendi. Allegations say Yoni Kulendi killed his teacher. Ambrideri was his lawyer. As we speak today, Ambrideri has not been able to come out to say that issue is a lie or not. It is hanging on his neck. He was the lawyer for Yoni Kulendi, aka Timbila, when aka Timbila killed his lawyer by hitting him with a student desk, a leg of a student desk, right? Now, Ambrideri has not responded to that. The allegation is still out there. He needs to clear himself and clear Yoni Kulendi. Now, Ambrideri, as a politician who promised Ghanaians, the youth in Ghana, said we are going to employ all of you, 100,000 people, and we will make sure after 2 years, you guys will all be infused into the public sector. Every one of you. That was the contract between you, the government, and the Ghanaian people. Now, it's been over 2 years. These people you were paying 700 Ghana cedis, majority of them, their salaries didn't come. You are breaking the promise. Secondly, these people have not been given the job you say you give them. Thirdly, you are now sitting there trying to intimidate them from coming out to demonstrate. And then you foolishly come out and say, you are begging NAPCO for is better than unemployed graduates. You see how foolish these people we call honorable are? He is not even feeling shy. He is not even going to show any kind of respect to the people. Now, what he is trying to do is Mejimi, Banaba could be on with Jimmy Chairman, and the Mejimi among some. So that is what he's trying to do. The unemployed graduates, no, your own people. These same NPP sycophants put that group together. Today, when you try to ask them, they were on the streets in Ghana, 2012, 13, 14, so unemployed graduates, no. Today, as we speak, they are all party foot soldiers. They have given them positions. They created the unemployed graduates thing, and they sold it to Ghanaians because their radio stations filled with tribal bigots. Projected this unemployed graduates, sorry. And the Ghana for Busau G 11.6 billion. Jimmy. Now NAPCO for no, the Siano, Untia Moka, Unfa Mojuma, Uba Winyan Sakan Sama Bro once no, Osa di Jimmy Sama Ghana for Krabu Fuse. It is better to beg people you promise to employ, people you did not pay them for months, people you are intimidating not to demonstrate, than to unemployed graduates, than to this is foolishness. Wait, Jimmy, no, I do point to me. I just say, what now? Use nice words, you can't even use them. A whole minister, interior minister, that is his excuse. The excuse in here, just say, Jimmy, we should ignore it. So this is his best excuse. So because there was a time there were people called unemployed graduates who today we all know they were NPP boys and girls frustrating the government, you have deceived the youth of the country. They are asking you. Okay, it is better you beg them by not employing them. It is better you beg them by not paying them their salary than some nonsense unemployed graduates. Are you foolish? They do politics with every nonsense. And anytime I'm catching Ghana for say, politics is important. So I would just say politics and who knew for swa and the one person who knew what brabo the ope. Oh, Kwasiadi the original Ekajremo. Oh, Ngwasiade, wabedi power 5 years. Ye busan sadana graduates no gay NAPCO for more for juma modi omoka. What in Kwasasamoka? Better than say yan for juma. Yenti omoka than say obi because or unemployed graduate. Oh, Jimmy Kasa. You see the insult. Odin sewa wotia bruchi. Some of your congressmen and your senators. Only so Bruni be na rakasa actually nkofo the taxes different. You will never do that. Ghana for when I was some argument says Sanko Fowe do any nyansa. They don't respect you people. Nanka for nipa one money jumano the castle out in the Tianaka over say that imbrebine or unemployed graduate from Jimmy in Cornwall. See these people, no respect. And you expect us to show you respect back? These men are not intelligent. These people cannot lead. These people are not products. From say leaders who can think through matters to create some opportunity for everyone. You have failed. Our NAPCO, a goo. And Kwanajuma, we are bit of the carnia, the Omoyinum, pay them. And Kwasiakasa catcher say, Yentio Moka, Yen unemployed graduate to be by baby. Where the ye channel, where Jimmy? And they expect us to say, Adana, Wokasa say, Massa, Obian show be out. Obian sorry, and a pump for bucket in Bobia Fias, my Mimbusho Granko Jared. No. We are papa, Miss me a papa. Utia tax, Miss me tax. What to car, Miss Matoka. What to fear, Miss Matofie. In fact, Obusan Fobu, Obusan Fobume. Intimate for Jimmy and Jimmy, someone can say, but now Obiana Koramobia. A cabia, a damesoha. A cabia that was so now child, the Tiamedia. So don't sit there and foolishly play around the age thing. So Penika Jimmy, someone can just away Jimmy. Speak like an honorable person. I am a responsibility. Be this is the time you have to prove you are intelligent. This is the time we expect the NPP for Mudianimo. Almost started Jenison Penny for Jimmy Dawson. You can't communicate your problems. You cannot communicate to the people to Nipan Dinko Omakuma told me, oh, side deal matam. And your politics, therefore, Ambrose Derry, you are not supposed to occupy that position. Yama will be because you are matter for no age maintain. They don't even like you. I'm telling you. They gave you people 1 or 2 positions because they feel say, oh, Yama Mubia and Kofobaka and tough for the Yama position. You be a Zongo ministry. Sa Semujat about Chinquano, Mustafa Hamid. Yengu ministry no. So you people, you get the opportunity instead of you, Ambrose Derry, Obia of power. See the hunger there, see the poverty there. You foolishly sit there, and because what you saw only achieve for them, you are intelligent today. Your own people will turn around and finish you. Because you don't think for them, you are not ready to help them. How many people in the Upper West region can pay that levy? How many people? Ambrose Derry, I'm asking you. How many people in the Upper West region or Upper East can pay the levy? How foolish can you be? You are not speaking for the people again. Today, you have made this action people made you a foolish northerner once again to use you to go and lie and disrespect the people. I say your own constituency, how many people there can acquire 3 square meal in a day? You, Ambrose Derry. You will go to your constituency and you will go and film there, and I will show you. You people are despicable people. That is why sometimes people sit and say, Sebio, because these are some of the things that you do. Now, Ashanti regional minister, but not TV. So I can say, because at the end of the day, you don't want to even protect your people, defend them. And here at what Upper West, I expect you not to even follow these fools there to say, I'm going to convince them to pay levy. You could not provide them simple water to drink. You could not provide them simple jobs. You could not provide a simple electricity. Today, internet service crying. Unya Mahama. Pepe na makoresha na sekodi di nuko konsano. On the internet call north. You don't want to use your senses. You are foolishly following these fools to go there and insult the people more. Yo, Obia, who was part of NAPCO, he had to leave the north to come settle in the Ashanti region because a honey posting it. Nipano or Deka, you foolishly sit there and say you don't care and that there was something called unemployed graduate. And so the issue on the table is now, are you foolishly paying the NAPCO people? Are you foolishly employing them? That is the question we are asking. I didn't hear Jimmy sir. Our people are foolish. Your own people, you lead the NPP to go there and give people cubes, sugar, just to vote for an immigrant lawyer, fake lawyer, an illegal lawyer. You lead these accounts. They go all the way to the north. You go and distribute 20 Ghana cubes, 1 cup of rice. Are you not ashamed? Your people are living in poverty. Are you not ashamed? Dirty man. You are just saying that, so what? You are so foolish. You don't think about your people. Come and show me who in your constituency, Upper West, can pay this levy. Foolishness. They expect us to be so nice, to respect. They don't respect us. You have taken Ghanaians to be too timid, too foolish. They don't have brains, so you can use words anyhow. What has unemployed graduates got to do with you not paying NAPCO for you not employing NAPCO people? How foolish can you be? How many people in your constituency have jobs today? You have been in power for 5 years. You have been the interior minister. How many people have jobs? How many people are living a decent life? How many jobs have you been able to create there? Foolishness. You are leading them to go and misinform. If I were you, I would tell them, no, my people are too poor. for you to go and impose this e-levy on them. Then your people will say, we have sent an intelligent man. At this point, they have sent a pig to Accra to go and do the bidding of politicians who don't care about the people in the north. Now, let me tell you people something. My northern brothers and sisters, because do you know? And somebody sent me this message. It was a message I listened to, and I think it is very, very clear, and I need to tell you people. Especially moi modeda kejetia a man especially mufri srem mo bededa kejetia mo so aso anyoma ye bu musamo ye moa montie me 2016 and 2020 mo na mo fa sika ele koma fiefo se omonto abama NPP the election na NPP e win nyina e sremfo mo asantememu omo na omkoso sa problem no mo enkwara na mabegu asantememu na ye from kaya ye na ye mmumu na ye titi ntosuogu muso no mo na 2016 mo sesa sika ede fa ka eko srem koto abama NPP meboa enda mo de da bontesa mponche monko ye ba santimema mo de da go fosto enim emma na masam ye memobo. I'm telling you people me Kenyan sasama kiremo so we sremni wa santimemu wa kamemu wo the south na oso aso anyoma obatare wo kiri sekotre na wa adwene ye wo say election time ye be catch us ye be see hostel amount always hostel amount omo catch us omo ko ukromo omo the free SH ko ufie nipa se na ko free SHs omo catch us omo be ma musika ye adwuma me se mi busa wo say obetena santimemu no when hu say obi e the problem I no problem when hu say baomia na mogigi sika e de ko srem ekoto abama no does he talk about you people and modi dan ko fosto enim na ye repu say moa. I'm telling you things muntie na mo so ma jimi dodo na mo dwene say mo ba santimemu no mo ba asia na mo ba hu say nketesia omo ba gubo bo mo che omo ko school no omo chemo they are not better than you omo chemo. You people could have also stayed back in the north. Now when you have the right education, not most many adwuma omo chemo na mo jimi ntinende mo bedu bia modru because at the end of the day no election time drew na omo ba se kaya ye for na musuma jimi me no ka se wo da obi store nim na wo da mo nyina mo titwi mo nyina mo so aso anyoma e o kajetia mo nyina mo titwi mo asantimema mo ye kaya ye for mo nyina mo titwi mo njai jimi no enkofo ntumi moamo omo ka so mesi wo sto bosi ene de ba wo mi aba ene mo beba ha mo ba ye frem se moa musum ye Ghana for musum all right se musum mo be di ye se nipa mo njai jimi no ene election time duru a sika kakara mo nyana mafoka na mo di jimi ko srem na makoto ma san kwasiafo ye omo mbumo omo hu se mo ye moa NPP abanwe omo hu mo ka ye fo se mo ye moa 90% of mo abufri srem ba mo da 100 and for store ano almost store ano na mo da ade achi a na ye repi mo enkwara taratara mo ho se mponche munim nyansa se mo betina se adwene se die na partner ya ma hostel na wai kaya ye fo so me ma musika na wai ba o mi aye nipa mo wai mo kom krom se mo nyina mo disare se mo be kom krom ne asanteman ni begu o mo abeso o mo nyama me se mo betuma ko wiase aba ewu akwa aba ye nya kanfo ye mbumo e me ka kire wo and se sense mo ebi na mo pese mo betin me se mo betumi akọ Allah aba mo betumi nya education wo wiase nyina ye nya kanfo mo ntafo ye mbumo it is how to kumase na wo so aso anyoma so what na kumase 15 years na wo tete obi bonkum wo do obi store ano na wo tumi ka asante a wo nya asantini wo nya kanni ye da wo so ye tani wonim nyansa ko krom na ma pressure na ade pamra ho ye nti krom hana mahama ebe ye sadamamo mo bedua nnua mo be nyen mmoa ena sebio enu na ya de a sebio ukobi ekuro bia so region bia ye wode eye omo backbone economic backbone ye nim se srem eho ena sebio ye dua ndua eho na sebio se ye nyen eye inconfirm enkoko. That is what you are expecting now mutumi yes I don't know you turn it into a multi-billion-dollar company. Se obi ti bekwaya na sebio one obi a sebio wosem se omunyina omunyen confirm aboma at the end of the month no the wosem no the experience and the love no wo no obe make more money than nipa na wokumas no it dey na mo pe. You people should understand obi enu a obeto gold amamo kumase anasa santimemu yeni akamfo ye hum some ye moa because mo ka se bia mo firi mo pese mo beji hwatum and nitina Ashanti regional minister ka se entafo ye moa enti mo de mo election this time unsandru na mo san so 10 ntena ka mu niam mo 10 Ghana na mo fa mo Jimmy na mo man tare mo chi na mo fa nkosrem na mo kotoma mo ba o metoto doso gusu mo a mo nim nyansa mo start na mo ndwene enise obia fa nipa bi so ya boa wo Ghana ma wadwene nya adwuma na wo betena Kumasi a wo hu se asantefo ma infantefo ma eye omumma no eko school ko ba na ka otu krom na ko school kan se adentina de bia o se de mugu bas mu de ba because montina ho mo ma pressure ho monto abapa enkwasiaba election time duru a no mo be soa mo 6 March ni abesoa mo na mo kutakuta ntenta munnim nyansa mo mpa bibi ma mo ho. I don't care what you think, but the way we treat these people, the way we are being so foolish. Me met my culture Ghana, me do some fortune Ghana tribe bia. I know what I'm talking about because of their commitment. So Semnika so pewasem genuinely. Semnika say I will be your friend or your downfall or the religion you account. Inti yene California capitalizing or almost kind of that commitment and that love for friendship. And yedi my bro. And that is what we have been doing for all these years. That is what we have been doing for all these years. And some they don't care. They just love the person who loves them back. So technically, indirectly, they become our slaves. It is sunny day for because you degrade omo. Obetimi frisem okutani din obedu akamemu a na yi sa din no e dedodo na amani din fun because you want you be say grade omo at a certain e de omo share some group bim aden munjai jimi no enam de dedo abontene nkofo na erepu mo obi be sa ba be ka chem so toma NPP na ha de oto a you be say hostel munyina mu ye nua omo boa 5 years ni mo weku for anim 5 years ni obi wo asantimema be ka se mo kayefo omesa be samala ise mwa monko srem monje 10 Ghana 50 Ghana monko to abana mon samra mo ba de mo yara mbeye bra mo bre no se mo amfa mo ho adwene anto abapa mo ma na mo tartar mo chi no o me bra chen mo dodo no mo bewu ye hu mu krom kram fa mo nko ye kwa kotoma twene ewo eye konfa no chi mo ma adwene mbre fie na monja jimi no mo ma adwene mbre fie na monja jimi no and I am a fe say nipa bi de bia mbebu musam de mo ye underdogs de bia mo ye nipa bi ani say ye respect mo so mo nkyere say mo nim nyansa mfie num nie ote so obi aka mo ho asam da ade papa bi aba mo me ne mo ka say mo hwe mo fon so mo de nkofo sto ani anka mo wo bufia anka mo da dem nto mo musam ye moa NPP for mbusremufo NPP for ba omiam de de chi no mo de hia power omo sentafo sebio omo ho omnua de bebi ometo ma no NPP for mbusremfo mo amugugu Kumasi amoye kai ya mo wo fufuo ni ade omo so mo ye moa omo hyara de ba omi atare omo se ne be ombenya mu vote mo ma ma adwene mbre fie. Let's move on. Now see this. Kennedy Japan ekoye interview. Na interview nimno odim say this same interview no and ebusa na about eye Ekufuado ne Jeta wako high. What the answer of the man no say? Was Mahama sitting at home for all the 4 years in power? We a member of parliament. We a nipa or say ne nyansa na sibia or conducting no yensua bibi mfrim. We a nipa or say or no de Ghana for interest in tra. And the Yebusa will say president and no. As me no say or the sika errant jet de bia de ko. E me no sika. Eti who is saying the party no power. The only answer to me man say na Mahama no na or de na or the two kwan. Who is the president? And yet said you be able to be successful. And yet said you be able to be successful. Who is the president today? We are talking about Ekufuado. These are the same people who sit on TV and radio and say they are fighting corruption. What are you fighting? I saw a video my producer sent me. Na oti TV so all can say. Ono ani krom for krom podo omunim so onye hwe momo. Na omo giminti omo to aba na zongo for no omo ya mmoa kra. Onso so omo so biem. Yeah. Say ono ani krom for kra de ono onim so mo Jimmy omo na nkasa na ba onya hwe okrom ho enso sebio fosu for de omo yankwasiafo ne omo hene ne omo hema ne omo pedifo omo yankwasiafo nti ya nya hwe mo omo kro meto aba na zongo for de nya de omenya hwe ko so mo Jimmy omo nto aba ne ma no afei montafo na mo asantimemu no mate mo Jimmy na adma de am ka kire no so mo na mo ma mo kwan ma ye ne akamfo di motem
Manyo for Zongo, development, edits will be a muta. About Funquan to now, about Funquan and Yaza, Omio Mupatapa and Toqua, rough. The means wrong. I cut your straight. I don't want to mount me. Because me, be Papa Bia. But me feel a crumb the whole woman. Say, we say to a bus and 7 woman, yeah. Now, 9 million maybe. When I'm in a car, was it at it? And what I'm 20 years. I grasp my yoke for Zongo. Me tea development edits will be a muta. I want to mount about Funquan to now, about Funquan and Yaza, Omio Mupatapa and Toqua, rough. The means wrong. I cut your straight. I don't want to mount me. Because me, be Papa Bia, but me feel a crumb the whole woman. Because me, be Papa Bia, but me feel a crumb the whole woman. Say, we say to a bus and 7 woman, yeah. Because me, be Papa Bia, but me feel a crumb the whole woman. Say, we say to a bus and 7 woman, yeah. Because me, be Papa Bia, but me feel a crumb the whole woman. Say, we say to a bus and 7 woman, yeah. Now, 9 million, when I'm in a car, was it at it? And what I'm 20 years. Grassroots, they deserve to complain. But after this,
I inti entafo mate oti zongo for there omo patapa no muguo omo Jimmy osi ade ne wo de obaje se bu ntafo no mu free hawo ebe na obu mu no osi ne maame se ade ne wo de enti se mo tete wo se ba o mi abedi president omo mbu ntafo omo se mo yankwasiafo omo oso aso anyama ofosu wo zongo maame nka bibi nkire mo Ghana zongo fo ya can't so much na ya asem na kan ebe na obu mu no ebi asabi ododo no monti asante monti akankasa ma menkire mo akankasa osede ma me se ade ne wo de etise wakase ewo me na ewo ye totally two different things opeso ka kire mo entafo no zongo fo na mo constituency no any zongo fo na mo Ghana no sremfo no mo na me no kasa ose omo nhwe obo hu ye omo hwe mo ntafo eno na o ka kire mo indirectly oso mo yankwasiafo Osi ono onim se ni krom onya hwe ba ofiri ho nti omo Jimmy kura omo to aba de se Jimmy fo osi ni krom ono onim se onya hwe wo ho but onim se omo nim se oye one of them nti omo to aba ma ne se moa na momo de mo ye ntafo moa emfa no ho ena osabu beto ato asanti akankasa no mo ka no somati it would tani na wote kumase tete for su tete hefa ena ye NPP for osi mo ye ntafo no matter the mobile, until you don't have to kill yourself. Now, so your mama for su, so your mama kajetia, or say, dear NPP, we are Buakrama, or Tasma, and no kind of opino. First, no, now I'm a cassie. First, no, Sansom will no cassie, but Sesiano, Bawomia president, you have no right to lead us. Yeni ya akamfo party enta form want to be anim enunti na mo ye de omeye bia na omka kire mo so mo ntuntia mahama na ye de maha ye de bawa bawomia ba on bawomia tam de on aso omka kire mo omo fempo nsie biom omo so mo ye nkwasiafo mo ye ntafo enye ono nko na ka o Ashanti regional minister no so oka kire mo de mo ntena ho na mo ndi matam ye santefo ya betena santimemu ye akamfo omo so mo ye moa mo ba ye dware mo de wo no ade ya wo dia no ena obu mu ban mu kom krom na mo ntoma mu krom ni a odwene mu ho a ode sada bre mu mahama odwene mu ho a na osi farms for you people to be employed or did 400 over tricycles go for area Oje sa tricycles na ira no anka wasantime man ko betuma fa omutumi omumbumo ena de bia me ka kire mo no
sa akamba ye oye sa yi beto platform so no akamba me kam wati isimfo mo ne Rollins na sha memu ase since 1981 to 2001 entafo no mo Ghana no de pa na mo ye masimfo no entafo sika ye free Rollins time woni musimfo ya na san anye bia simfo se na de akonwa na mienu Liman ene Mahama omudi akonwa de no mo chema ya Dabe Mahama timi ye nisemu o akamba akwosire wakodina okuro mu siremu okuro mu siremu ya nka o se wo ya jaji nka mo kankran sebi ntafo no fani mu nyansa mu nyasika ma ba cast out mo fa ditiri bu kuro na mo so le kuro ma tantantai esimfo a mo ba out nyansa ne ko bu kuro a ko pese o secretary di o se organizer dia a school for no gina na yenya baby na e fit titi esimfo no apart from the woman for no move sister than papa no and for the sister than papa beam amu jaba nyo entafo se na di Ghana konya Mahama be di fie na no sika we on fa mo asum me nsa ni nyina no Mahama first ka no anka se on fa ko si hotel Dubai en confirm ne ade nya se tuko sika di ma se on fa mo asum no the whole Ghana ye japade ye nya ne se fo na dis kana boa mo mo se fo na mo titi sire mo ho no asante fante ayo dokoko ene bro dokoko no asante for ma se ne mom scholarship listen for man kwada mo school free ala na Dubai na why said no e sisi interest obi atimi ko bi o akamba uja di san kwasasem no wo si ya judge oba ye ndel wo ye lo sire mo wo ba no mabeka nka mabeka kumase since 79 to 2001 no how many years 20 something years no na mo no runs esimfo no runs the boys kabe position be na nkutam je na mo ye semo na mo se funu class semo mo keka ze kufuado onye de na emamo ntafo de nyansa de mu hu bi da no akamba nya ho de o ya beto edi nsafo wo so ada bi ekwa mo me kase mfo asem na asem na aba ka mo bokuma so bania e mu du so am ho aye ntete mo ye wo mpane asa na mo wu akrum nkwa sasem nsafo am odie no mo ga ntafo de so so bi ye to aba na sa na ntafo no to sasem akwa na mo to odie no akamba to odi se nkura sasem no mo ba sasa asantefo na di akonwa so se ana ka fo na di akonwa so efie aduonu ba ko ese de modi efie aduonu so no ka Ghana nyina ko bia ye ka behwe ntafo mo so ade mo ana aseye no fam kwa sasa no so funi fro kwa me anwere ho
ntafo me de meka kire mo insemo ya na mo bese beka kire me meka kire me akani na meka kire first no ka sie mate kere de Japan mate Ashanti regional minister omo hum so mo ye moa mo de mo ntina ho na mo ndi matem Montana or na election times adua na masa de mujimi ade 10 Ghana every eye kejetia malata na masa for bus na makọ ehianim na makoto aba momo o ma yusu mu saa etumfo amuntie. It's about time I must start mama adwini ba fie. Let's move forward now. Dr. Opuni say Reverend Opuni ekeke kansem bia me at the end of the day no they be am catch Ghana for say Sa obi siawo na okacha say NPP for 11 who support to catch NDC for some alternative. I can't say alternative new ho. The alternative is to stop it. There is no alternative on this one. Actually, unim dia oka. If you meet any NPP person, okay, you say, okay, the Siano, Abino, any Omuniska, and NDC for someone peneso, or more alternative. I can't say alternative is to stop this. And that is the only alternative. There are no alternatives. The alternative na a war or say abine fairly or free ho. Changing the government is the only alternative. There are no alternatives. Before Frobia Niwa, you better replace e-levy. E-levy, NDC4 do not have to tell you their alternative. The only alternative we need to understand and say the alternative is to change the government because almost energy abedruha. And nuntina mrebi ba no alternative ni say yes because Mahama so a World Bank and TB da. Inti ende yedruha That's a ubusa NDC for some more alternative. There's no alternative. The alternative is simple. The alternative is to change the government because what we have failed. It's simple as that. We are communication person for NDC. Now, where's our soft flip-flopping men of God? They have become indirect politicians. These are the people I don't like. Today, they cannot go straight forward and speak on the matters without linking NDC to it. You are crazy people. E-levy controversy. If the opposition is truly thinking about Ghanaians in resisting the e-levy, then they should present alternatives rather than just going against it. Reverend Opuni, as a reverend who has decided to speak on national issues and politics, we also have the right to respond to this man as a politician, as a pastor, and as a tribal bigot. Mr. Reverend Opuni, you are a hypocrite. Why do you think we voted in 2016 to change the government? Why do you think Ghanaians came out in their numbers to speak against the government? You were part of those people who were backing on the sidelines, pointing and speaking and mentioning names. Today, you have resorted to what we call generalizing the issues and trying to, at the end of the day, because you cannot criticize the Kufuor directly, you want to bring in the NDC to make you look good. You are a hypocritical man. God hates people. Takes people that issue now we are talking about e-levy. What caused e-levy? We are suffer at least Bible nekutano. At least I'll say to me, NDC is not a problem when it comes to e-levy. Before Mahama left office, or the Abainisha Fuad and Sano, Abaino did not need 6 billion cedis to survive. And I will refi suffer. My politics, but the cassock, and I'm di bonnet, and I'm misinforming call for. Let me correct you, man of God. You people have been lying for too long. You are misleading too many people. You are politicians acting as if you think about the people. Greedy old men. Let me educate you. In 2016, when Mahama's administration were leaving power, did they leave the government, said they should go to IMF? Did they need 6 billion Ghana cedis before leaving power? Mahama left an economy where they did not need 6 billion cedis to sustain. Mahama didn't leave an economy which needed 6 billion before it can survive. Mahama left an economy that at the end of the day, when even a pandemic hit, we were able to access money back. So foolish come and sit on TV and radio because they have opened the mics, because you cannot criticize your Kufuor, who is building an illegal structure called cathedral. You want to foolishly misinform the people. Reverend Puni, you might be smarter with the Bible to cheat, but you can never be smarter when it comes to governmental issues and politics. Maintain your level and sit where you are. You are the people causing these problems in Ghana. 2012, 13, 14, you people were able to mention names, mention the president's name, put the pressure on the president. Today, because you are scared the short man will kill you, because you know those things they have given you people to live on, you will not get access to them again. You are indirectly trying to bring the NDC in the first place. The NDC had stand still. They have been very resolute in preventing these killer taxes. The NDC did not present this to Parliament. At the end of the day, what caused this? What actually happened for us to be yearning for just 6 billion Ghana cedis to turn our fortunes? It is because somebody has mismanaged the economy. So your Bible and common sense should tell you that you are foolishly doing politics and we will not let you do it. You are doing your tribal undertone politics whereby you can't blame your own people you brought to power, but you want to shift it on Mahama because it's the easiest target. That is why you sent those clowns to go and tell Mahama to accept e-levy. Mujimi, Mahama did not present e-levy to Ghana. NDC did not present e-levy to Ghana. It was the NPP government led by Lele Put Ekufuado. He presented this e-levy. At the end of the day, ask yourself what triggered the 6 billion. At the end of the day, ask the government, why do you need a 6 billion? All the money we pay to you, why has it come to this? That is what God's word, that is what wisdom does. Stop this foolish politics. If you're against it, tell the government I am against it because I have paid taxes and I've not seen anything out of the taxes. You have not been responsible enough. Come and do accountability to convince me that these amounts of money we paid to you for the past 5 years, this is what you did with. You are not asking these very fundamental, intelligent questions. You are foolishly jumping to go and blame the opposition that did not present any 6 billion to Parliament. Now, me, I'm not scared to die. Because whatever I say here is the honest truth. So sit down and ask yourself simple, intelligent things. If you're against it, you are against it. If you are for, you are for. Ask the government, have they done any accountability for the past 5 years, the money we spent on them? Have you been able to come out boldly to ask Akufo-Addo to tell us how much he's paying for that jet? You are foolishly carrying Bible and walking around. And you people force us to use these words. Because 12, 13, 14, 15, we gave you people too much room. We trusted you. We thought most of for money nyansa mube to make nyansa some abob crow humbra not knowing some way akron for you before mon kind of the Bible and the Quran that you people hold respectively, no, it will kill you people because you are not being honest. Who brought a year levy to Ghana? 6 million billion we need. When the coffee buy? You people think everybody's foolish. You think everybody's scared of cassock. You think everybody wants to go to heaven. You want to go to heaven. I have not told you where I want to go. So you cannot force that your heaven on everybody. Your cassock is your cassock. That is your business title. But what we are dealing with here is the country, the national issue, the taxes we have paid. Why are you not asking the Akufo-Addo to do accountability? Have you even had the balls? Have you had the balls to ask him who owns the cathedral? Such senseless statement. You think you can come make such statement and walk? You Sunday school teachers, Sunday school greedy men and women, Sunday school sniffers. You think you are foolish? Only 2 ways here. Either you like it or you hate it. Who brought it? Ask yourself. One kasana watuano. Bonsam ni Yesu choose bako. Choose bako. Who choose bonsam? Choose bonsam. Yen yina enim se mwana mo ka chese Bible no se na bonsam oye Nyankopon the best angel anameboa. Enti bonsam so eye nyamesuro kakra wonimu anameboa. Na Nyankopon don de na ye se eye inshira kakra won so. Enya kwa na 1% inshira bi won so a obetum de adepa. And them amembusaw bonsam no nyame na wo ebia bonsam ankasa Nyankopon pam no we nunu ho nde. Eno Nyankopon so unu ho na ka boni a wo boni a chew o enti o we enti o da chew. Me be say busa wo Reverend Opuni. Bonsam eni Yesu dia na obechuzi se bonsam no kanyame ho se bonsam ebia wonu no ho se bonsam enya kram no oye papa pen. Be specific. Enya choose Yesu ne ja bonsam ne ja say me ko Yesu wona se epom ya metima ko bonsam ho kakra. Be honest in your delivery. That foolish cathedral you people are entertaining, that stupid thing. Mobuse Akufo-Addo, how he got that, where he got the money from, who it belongs to. You people are sycophants. Money spirit biao, there's nothing following you people. Me say, Sebio Emane Bunkotoje, Epa Muchoni Omudan, the same thing Amuda, Muye. Mukrampo de, a bimono a rapist. Amude, a software didio menimu. Masa mubutu hona Amuda. You people cannot intimidate anybody in Ghana again. You have no spirit, no power to stop anybody. Shut up and convince the people you are convincing. Shut up and steal from the people you are stealing from. But when it comes to national issue where we all have interest, where we all are asking questions, you are not better than anybody, my friend. So you cannot intimidate anybody again. The vital questions are there. Pose those questions. How did we get here? That is the first question every man of God who is filled with wisdom will ask. How did we get here? If we didn't have money, how did the president get money to fly jets? If we didn't get money, we didn't have money, how are the things that we pay, the taxes we pay, where did they go? These are questions you ask. You don't foolishly come out and speak because some title man of God. We are all men of God. And every given time, we need to speak our mind. I hate the disrespect. I am saying on authority on my platform, none of you have any power. Me say, me, I'm not arrogant when it comes to religion. I'm not ignorant when it comes to religion, but let me tell you one thing. Only God can tell me what he has for me. You are men like myself. You cannot use that book you're holding, whether you are imam, whether you are a bishop, to intimidate me. You cannot tell me when I'll leave this earth. You can assume, you can presume, you can think. But it is only God who can decide my future as I speak now. If I die today, it is the will of Allah, God in his own wisdom. You are nobody. You cannot even tell me what you eat tomorrow, where you will be tomorrow. You want to tell me the mind of God. Shut up. If that is where you people will make your money, sit there and make your money. But we are ready now. We are ready to speak to make sure these people we are paying our taxes to deliver. Give what is to Caesar and what is to God. We have given our taxes to Caesar. We are asking Caesar what he used the taxes for. We should not be Christians and be foolish at the same time. We should be Christians and wise. We have given our taxes to Caesar, and we are asking Caesar to account for the taxes. We didn't give it to anybody. Caesar. What we have given to God, when we meet God, we will ask him. So sit back and let we think about our nation. If you have any intelligent thing to say, direct it to the president. I don't take taxes. You don't take taxes. The president takes taxes. Ask him where all the taxes have gone and stop foolishly blaming the NDC. The NDC answer to your alternative is that change the government. That is the only alternative. Because if the government is changed, nobody will come and ask Ghanaians to pay e-levy. So no alternative from the NDC. The NDC has no alternative. The NDC has no solution to you. The only solution they have to give you is that vote against this Lilliput who has brought us to this point. And when you vote against him and kick him out of government, then you can blame the NDC if things don't change. But at this point, you cannot hold the NDC accountable for the foolish man's luxurious life. You don't want to ask him. Go and question him. Let them account. You're still watching. With all due respect, extended version, I'll be right back after the short break.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Inzala pe Lao Silence TV zo kanang so kamzaha maraba ambe sepolzaha. Kan zan kwe kasu kayolne tuborda so kamzaha songsum TV station ozo. Dininya TV shale din yina nititul lin kwanya ti musra dinya shem. Na zaha ni sante kama sasha tizia sepo ay my TV station ka politicians zang benu kere pone. Yella ka song na TV station mane dete jana criticize ba ko ton criticize ba akoton yelba am borsem gona tin min bian me o tum dim vela ka yelo o bitum dim vela be o tum dim be kalanton yele ba e cha gona ti yina be politician yina ti ta lar ka zan TV station o tum dim be akoton yele rezo ka Lao Salon TV ka ti yina to bore so kam za ha song be te lam tab song TV station wa kadi zale kati yoto musra dim bese pour za han kadi to yirna mpolone so sim manya $1 donation $1 donation ma din ka be simintanga yela abela Europe abela Asia abela USA American tungbanne an yomen PayPal account manya KTWADR dinya Kevin Taylor with all due respect Kevin Taylor, with all due respect, I'm to you money, dinyala $1. Tinumba be Africa, be Ghana tungbane, dinyala MTM mobile money. MTM mobile money, kind to you nung la account mampuni. I zang kana tele $1 ma di kuna tungwana dinyala 7 Ghana cedi. So I bless me, I bought to adopt in Nirba. And to adopt a family, friends, loved ones. Nirpia, nir 20, nir 5, nir 3. Anku to adopt in nirpsim, ka zambaka yin umban, yikwe lamban, umban, mabimban, umban, mpamban, ka yo nte di nushem ka TV station manzia kamaria, kati zaha, yeto musra dembene kam kati yena ti yena. The baba to gomati shebman bene kabutun nun be politicians shebman bene kabutun nun disimsin benishem fi yirizahna Kenya dimbeshem. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tepore dagbanzaha de bahande tamale northern region balama. Voice TV mo karbe Lao Silence zone. Ka tekpang so kam zande ne $1 donation la so kam pang mo ya ko to in lab nang tepang mane nta yi lab nang dan yan ncheka tumama kar chen ven yaranga dan zo tekpang so kam zaha dagbang bi kamon be duniya ya ala zo be dagbang pulne so kam pang mo ya ko labe lala $1 donation ma To ntaha so kama za kpango ya ko o labe $1 ma nangna. Ntaha $1 ma alebgale na tegana logrungo so de nyala shira point mbalama denzo so kan kpango ya ko o labe o shira point nang tapong mane kate tumama kare chantone. Ntaha tenden chekati yan so kama za ha songse kate lablabe biala kara songse katuma ma chantuna te bo bormane politician so zang onu tihara pune te borla te mamanga te yan nang sham domi politicians ma nyala ban shaw bi songa ka nang ban shaw la ban borla ban yan nang sham nzang be yetwana ka to asar la tir ban bor sham te na mi station ozo de pala dem biala te biala te gama zo te bo borna politician so zang te yusite on bor sham no o yusite den zo ta pande so kama za hajande ai to lehre voice tv dem be lan silence zurne nyang pang ma ya ka balaba den na man pun laban dene den zo agballa ma den nangna nta ta momo namba ma den pa kolba ma zuma so kama za ha intaha ai ko lehre kolba ma zo anya momo namba ma den zo ta pande so kama za hajande songsamiya ka tuma ma chantone laban dene agballa ma dene.
Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV. Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV.
All right, thank you very much for staying. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version on Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. It's time for the editorial of the day, a very quick editorial. And an editorial is simple. NPP must stop, must not blame ADWOA for their stupidity and failure. And yes, sorry, you know, you take a lot on air. How are NPP for be blaming a year ADWOA SARFO, or because I'm saying ADWOA SARFO Ntina 11 entiment passe. So many things have been said today. Some of the things are, and there you will see, say Oko a year, a lot of the platforms are now say news sites now. You see this. Yeah, you don't come to parliament yet you are on TikTok dancing. Ultimately in Sembi to say a free Kennedy a Japan. We need Asema Okaye. In fact, let us watch a video of Kennedy Japan now our address a year ADWOA SARFO e-levy Asemwe.
She says she wants to be a deputy majority leader. That woman has failed in life. Please, why are you saying, hey, a whole minister, a cabinet minister, now demanding that she should be made a deputy majority leader before he comes? You should go to hell.
Did she write?
Yes,
did
she has
she
requested
say
that.
this?
Yes, she has requested that.
And what was the
I have 2
response?
kids with her, and therefore I'll never speak the truth. I will speak the truth, even at gunpoint. I will speak the truth and die. That is exactly what she's doing. Please.
Is this something that could cost her seat? Because some have
Of course,
suggested
yes.
that
Of course,
once
if
she's
you
not
don't come
returning,
to parliament and you're on TikTok dancing, excuse me.
What's the exact
Now,
law
look,
surrounding absences?
It's not for Apostle Kwadwo Sarfo. Get it straight. And I'm very furious because people are insulting me because I went there to campaign for him, for her. And Michael Kwe, the speaker, a man that I respect very well. But
you campaigned against his son for that Dom
because ADWOA used my kids. The kids were calling, Daddy, please, you have to support mommy, do this, and now everybody is insulting me. Yeah, for doing that. But I have not regretted because she's very responsible when it comes to the kids. So I don't have a problem.
Explain to us what the law exactly is on absences for parliamentarians.
Straight 15 working days.
How many days has it been now since she's been
more than
away?
that.
Should we expect her seat to be declared vacant?
Why not? Yeah, you should go and contest on TikTok.
Now, there's something about this you people are refusing to know. I don't care about him having kids. Several times, nobody cares. Now, what Ghana for some say? For Adwoa Sarfo to demand, say, obey my deputy majority leader or whatever, no, it's her right to demand for it. And nobody can take it away from her. So Adwoa Sarfo Jane said the way she was kicked out as deputy majority leader or whatever, no, it wasn't the right way. And now demand say she needs to be made the deputy majority leader. I don't see anything wrong with it, because Adwoa Sarfo also is equally as capable, as competent to be the deputy majority leader. So I don't think that makes Adwoa Sarfo somebody who has failed in life. I don't see that to be say Adwoa Sarfo has failed in life because she's asking for what she thinks she deserves. Adwoa Sarfo has been in politics for some time now. Adwoa Sarfo has been a deputy majority leader before. Adwoa Sarfo has been a minister, and she's still a minister. Adwoa Sarfo has the credentials to demand for that position. Now, is what Adwoa Sarfo doing now, no? Is it right? To me, I would say no. But at a point, Rubusa will say, Adwoa Sarfo, what is actually making Adwoa Sarfo behave this way? It is because of these same idiots. It is because of what she has seen in this government. It is because of the attitude of the people she calls leaders. It is because of the disrespect these people she sees as intelligent men and women ahead of her are doing. The disrespect to the people. So Adwoa Sarfo also thinks it's right for her to demand what is not demandable, or whatever you want to call it. Adwoa Sarfo is taking advantage of the time. She is taking advantage of the situation, because she now knows, say, abano penini. In fact, so she believes that position as deputy majority leader. Why me? I am fit. I have been a minister. I have been here. I have done everything. Why should I not be giving that my position back? So in some sense, Adwoa Sarfo is looking at the behavior of these fools who call themselves leaders in the party office, in the hierarchy of the party, from the Jubilee House all the way to the last person. She is assessing the whole situation and seeing, say, there are a lot of foolish people in this party that I cannot serve under them. I need to be ahead of them. By this, is it right? No. Now, Obiabeka said Adwoa Sarfo same way, the whole NPP will pin it on Adwoa Sarfo, how people campaigned for her to become minister, how people, at the end of the day, Adwoa Sarfo, say Adwoa Sarfo no. Say, are Ghanaians ready to accept e-levy? And only question now, mental people in the NPP, they are failing to answer. Because if you people want to know, and I say, more care about what is happening now. Somebody in the Jubilee House tried to sleep with Adwoa Sarfo, all because Adwoa wants her position back. Somebody in the Jubilee House tried to molest Adwoa Sarfo, tried to rape Adwoa Sarfo. Adwoa Sarfo going there to demand her position back, which she thinks is her right position. So what Adwoa Sarfo is doing is not because Ojobi or NPP mo. It is because she wants to prove to the people there, without me, you will not get that power to fool yourself. It's all that you are seeing here, any e-levy and the whole political party pushing it on Adwoa Sarfo's absence in parliament. Let me tell you people, from what I know, Adwoa Sarfo, she is not happy to come back to this thing again. If today you give her a choice, she will quit parliament, she will quit politics, because she's beginning, or she has realized that there are more mad people in this party. She doesn't want to associate with these fools. Because if I'm an MP and you give me a platform like this platform called GTV to convince Ghanaians why they need to accept e-levy, because Adwoa Sarfo Ankasa constituency, a survey was done, 70% of the people, they don't want the e-levy. So whether Adwoa Sarfo comes to parliament or not, the people don't want the e-levy. So if a politician gets the opportunity to sit on TV. A whole finance minister is galloping around the nation trying to sell a message which he knows is a lie. When you get the opportunity to sit on TV, radio, to speak as a member of the team that we know are corrupt, are criminals, are thieves, a government that is not truthful, all that you do is to convince the ordinary Ghanaian who knows for a fact now, say, this government is a foolish government led by foolish people with a lot of these ignorant, unintelligent men and women leading it. So you take the advantage and you try to let people understand the e-levy is beyond ADWOA SARFO, because if NDC has 137 in parliament today and the NPP has 137 in parliament today, still e-levy cannot be passed. So why would any intelligent man, woman in this government, in this party, will try and pin the madness going on in this government onto ADWOA SARFO? ADWOA SARFO is just in this picture. People want to use him as an excuse for their failure. The party, the government is filled with foolish men and women, stupid politicians who parade and speak anyhow like mad dogs, and they believe that their madness should convince Ghanaians that this e-levy is something that will help the people. The people don't want the taxes. With ADWOA SARFO or without ADWOA SARFO, the people are not willing to accept the e-levy. But if there's one thing Ghana for arguing baso, if there's one thing people are forgetting or are not actually taking notice of, let me show you one thing. Share. You see this? Ghana in economic crisis, but not broke. If Ghana today, where a year, Mr. Adai, on your professor, is a liar. Now, this man who was so vocal, 2012, 13, 14, 15, criticizing the Mahama administration every single day that the economy isn't doing well and that the only alternative is to go to IMF, and that Mahama and his group are foolish people because this man who used his tribal foolishness to let Ghanaians believe that the Mahama administration has messed up the economy. Today, he's trying everything possible to make you think that this country, as we speak now, it is broken. He's saying what we call crisis. What's the difference between a country is broke and a country in crisis? What is the difference? What is the difference? More school, more intellectuals, Kevin's words are too strong, and these words we don't like it. I want to ask a simple question. Professor Adair said the country is in economic crisis and not broke. And I would like to ask, what is the difference when it comes to economy, when it comes to economics, when it comes to more reading economics? When they say this country is broke, this country is in economic crisis, what's the difference here? These are questions that you will say you busa. Because those people we thought were intelligent, honest people who were speaking on Ghana's issues to help build this nation, now we are realizing they were mad dogs who were they were capitalizing on the ignorance of the people at that moment. That was the time when only Peace FM could give the news. Only ADWOA FM could tell us. Today that we have access to information, they are beginning to look more like mad dogs, because what they are trying to do now is to cut a slack for the president. They are trying to run around grammar to defend a dying government. What is the difference between a country is broke and a country in crisis? What is the difference? And these are the people we were sitting and hailing and say professors. These were the people who were sitting and saying they loved the country. This man, as you can see, he doesn't have much on earth. He's going to die very soon. He's old. Anything can happen. But why do you think a man like that cannot boldly sit up and say, you know what? When Mahama was in power, when the NDC were in power, all the things they were doing, we criticized it. We told them the economy wasn't doing well. The dollar was at here. Infrastructure, now we can see the evidence. Today, my own party, they are in power. We have not seen any infrastructure. The dollar today is crossing 7. Fuel you cannot buy. As we speak, people are not being paid. Construction roads have not been constructed. This is clear example to tell every Ghanaian that Ekufuor has failed. The country is in crisis. Today, the government needs 6 billion cedis to sustain or to restore this nation to its rightful place. It means Ekufuor has failed. But this tribal bigot, this fool cannot say that. He will end up going around grammar. He will try and use English to try and let you feel or believe that the Kufuor is doing well. But the grammar at the end of the day, when you ask him in our local dialect, they say, Abaya was no crisis, any broke in economy, no, what does it mean? In economics, you can say, Obi, and what chireno, and I say, Obi, where yeni, dama. So, what are you talking about here? Say, a World Cup. At the end of the day, World Cup, Nations Cup, no, African Cup of Nations, no. Your country is only second, your mom did third, your mom did fourth. At the end of the day, the 2022 Africa Cup of Nations was won by Senegal. Nobody cares about who was second, who was third, who was fourth. It's just for the optics. But at the end of the day, the African Cup of Nations was won by Senegal. So we are talking about the country is broke. The country is in economic crisis. At the end of the day, the country does not have money to sustain itself. That is the basic thing we are talking about here. At the end of the day, the country does not have the broke and the crisis. It comes to one thing. If the country had over 6 billion cities, we would not be here. Meaning, Ghana does not have 6 billion. So the country is broke. The country is in crisis. It's in crisis because if it's broke, it will not be able to pay workers and it will cause a lot of things. If it's in crisis, it does not have the money to pay workers and will go back to a lot of problems. So at the end of the day, why are you trying to use two words to defend your foolishness? This man was supposed to say Akufo-Addo has failed. This country has failed. This government is a useless government because if Mahama did not demand 6 billion to sustain an economy and was able to build all these things, and today you are demanding 6 billion to sustain the economy without building one road, then you are a foolish failure. But it is Ghana. He will hide behind English because he knows majority of the people who have even been educated are foolish to understand what we call common sense. We can apply it. So he comes there and he foolishly used titles. Professor Adian said crisis and broke. Now listen, look at this. Now see this one too. We need e-levy to be able to pay district assembly common fund. The country is broke. We are in crisis. We are broke. It's the same grammar. It's not ADWOA SARFO. ADWOA SARFO did not cause this. For some unintelligent politician, some foolish people who cannot sit and look at the issue. Me say, majority of these fools who are parading on TV and calling themselves honorable, they cannot even read and understand though. It's all about going out there and spilling nonsense. You will need e-levy to pay district common fund, district assembly common fund. The country is broke. It means no work is being done at the local government level. No work is being done because we need 6 billion Ghana. Mahama, upon all his incompetence you people were preaching, he did not demand for 6 billion to make sure he built Kotoka. He did not demand for 6 billion to make sure Kotokraba market was built. Mahama did not demand for 6 billion to go and build KJTia market. Mahama did not ask for 6 billion to build UGMC, to build all the airports, to build the factory at Elmina or Commander. Mahama did not demand 6 billion to build over 1,500 chip compounds in Ghana. Mahama, upon all his incompetency people have been preaching, did not tell Ghanaians by force to force, give me 6 billion before you can see good road, you can see Kaswa interchange, you can see Cape Coast, you can see all this road. Mahama did not demand 6 billion. So if today you've not been able to achieve even 1% of what Mahama achieved, then you are foolishly stupid. We don't have to allow you to govern. So the alternative now is for Ghana to get rid of this government and give it to a government that does not need 6 billion to develop it. It's simple as that. There's no alternative. Because if we keep you in, it means the 6 billion is going to go to 8 billion, 9 billion, 10 billion, because you don't have the brains to make sure we don't need the 6 even in the first place. If you can't tell us why we don't need a 6 in the first place, then there's no need for us to be giving you that 6. You should be able to tell us why you don't need a 6 billion in the first place, because if you don't go for the 6 billion, what's your alternative? You've not been able to tell us why you don't need a 6 billion in the first place. Because if you can tell me why Ghana does not need the 6 billion, and then there is a better alternative. I've heard the finance minister saying the only alternative if we don't get a 6 billion is to look at our oil sector. They don't have any ideas. And the funny thing is, IMF, World Bank, chain, table. So it is how you use the money. It's about how you go there and say your story. It is how IMF, World Bank, or whatever, that place is not an illegal territory. It was the same place at John Mahama Koye, Ekojisika, what we call Dumso. And even at John Mahama Koye, IMF, any cocaine territory, IMF, a legitimate place. So, Messiah, go there and seek for help. So, if you can't tell me why you will not need a 6 billion, then you don't need a 6 billion. Tell me why you need a 6 billion. You need a 6 billion for roads. Cool. You need a 6 billion for what? Now, come and tell me accountability for all that I've given you. Dear Yedima or Dadano, tell me what you used it for. Because if you're not able to tell me, you cannot tell me this. If you can't tell me what I have paid already, then you cannot account for this. So why should we give you this money? It's a simple question. It is a Otis and Kofo Ekas ADWOA SARFO. No. They want somebody to blame. They are more intelligent than Jimmy Sabimu. The E-levy issue we are talking about here, say Obi Betna TV so, say Obi Betna radio so. Na Obi na no catch that was say, Yankonya E-levy na Ghana bigwa catch say Ghana ngu. Unaikro. Say Jimmy ni Betna TV so. Obri Boahem, me o Jimmy no Kumasi radio, ohunu no. E-levy no me pass ya, aban ni begu. O fui na aban ni gu a one team. Anya team. Jimmy Kasa say, Intesia no, omo di bibi Ghana for team. Man pass 11 na and a crowd bebo yen teacher for cat yen nurse for cat me say embo because you have an alternative. The only alternative is to go to IMF. And the entire to go IMF. And any alternative be come to Jimmy somewhere. This is the situation whereby we have one of the brightest and biggest alternatives in this country. And you have to go to IMF. The money is sitting on the table. Ask yourself, why can't you go there for more than 6 billion Ghana cedis? You should be able to go for over 6 billion because 6 billion cannot sustain us. You talked about Ghana Beyond Aid from 2016. How much are we owing? If any foolish person from this government comes to tell you that now we don't want to borrow, tell that person you are mad. Did you just realize that you don't want to borrow in 2022? When you were foolishly going around and enjoying and taking money and not doing anything, and the opposition were telling you, I saw Sektekpe on several occasions, Atofos on several occasions, Mahama himself sending a message to you, your lifestyle will destroy this nation. You foolishly insulted them. Kwasiafo ended the Muhammad Nesi Fosika Ekroni Bebo, now a dumb head, dark face, dark mouth like Obriya Boad, Nenum Tuntumesa Pokyo. He is trying to intimidate or the Ehusha Ghana for me. Say, Yam passing 11, which we will not pass as Ghanaians, means not about NDC. Forget NDC. NDC about Democrat. Forget NDC. It is about you. Mona mapa edaso. Mona mapa neebo. Opuni. Reverend Opuni betie. Tuko no na aka kansem hunu. Me say, if we don't pass the E-levy, we have so many alternatives. The first alternative is to make sure every single worker at the Jubilee House, we will sack them like a 2%. Yeah. So we need to recover, right? We can recover within 24 hours. Ekufuor will have to cut his ministers, neka 10%. We will enter Jubilee House. All the workers there, because the amount of money going to Jubilee House is crazy. We will sack them all, and it will be left with only 10% of the people there. All the ministers, Ekufuor will have to cut his ministers 90% off. We don't need it. We are going to keep money there. We will go into parliament. You get it? Everybody is going to forfeit their salary. Yes, so we recover for the next 4 years. NPP, NDC. Yes. And then we will come back into the leakages in the system. All the state-owned enterprises, people who are heading this enterprise, you give them 2 weeks. If the money that you lost at your enterprise, you are not able to refund the money, you go to jail. You will see people who go and bring 12 billion to us. People will go and find 12 billion from nowhere. They will come. We will cross the 6 billion we need. We need to go into the ditch because when Mahama was in power, he saw we were going into the ditch Upon doom Sonia, they didn't, you people forced us to go to IMF. But God being so good, when Mahama went to take that money, today, me who NPP need be obedient Mahama discount. I'm still waiting for them to say NDC call IMF no omo discount till date. Oponanka san to me kaya. Oforiata aya town hall on to me be ananka say Mahama kwaje IMF ska odiye. Because they know what Mahama used the money for. So the alternative is clear. Go to IMF and go bring money. Because if you decide not to go to IMF, at the end of the day, the people, they will take the money from you. In this seminar, say IMF, ya passes 11 na, yentia workers, yentia soldier for Jimmy, or free. And then the one who say, Yanko 6 billion. 6 billion bakui etukaka. 6 billion bakui eye eniare. 6 billion bakui low sperm count ebebow. 6 billion bakui candidiasis ebebow. 6 billion etumi sort fibroid. 6 billion uye stofo kromfoa ebetuma mwasakra. 6 billion uye okwa abema height. 6 billion bako cities mwa mudi sikasa mungana ekachira mu namjisi ejimi. Mo finance minister nanim se mutuo ena oti Ghana na okan kwasi asem. Oyare ne tam ne ba na him ne to first class ena kwa America kwaje ne ho yare. Ghana for over 1,400 from the same sickness. But you say Jiminti, you cannot scare anybody. You cannot scare anybody. The people don't want e-levy. Forget NDC. At the end of the day, NDC didn't bring e-levy to parliament. It is you, these foolish people. IMF, a legitimate, a good platform. Sikali good table, some could have pen and channel. What how on saying? Ghana for say Kufu to call IMF to see you better sika more than 6 billion. Munimsa. And as I can oba, a Jumano or so about 350 senior high schools. About why Onkwaji or so about a hospital does Jamahamadan Onkwaji or so by a quine. Sakwana Yarabia would muno afori amakwata or this kind of mafanya kwanina ebe boy and anameboa onko IMF amoa when you say omambo no e dameto modi amon kwagina mundi ya pese bo kwagina mudi moa afede munim nyansa. You are resorting to Ghana Beyond Aid. You are resorting to we the people so your phone will not get paid. Me see IMF seeker a bit much more than 6 billion. Why are we sitting here? What Jimmy Dodo? What you say to be hununa? You would have mellowed yourself and told the people you have messed up. Ghana for will listen. But what Jimmy Jiminti, what you say Ghana for still or Jimmy Sabronyanti? Kwasi penny be a opportunity. I don't blame NDC. What has NDC done here? NDC to me hold the fort. No, all this one can go for a pass e-levy. For one, that one I'll give them the credit. Nobody should blame NDC for what? NDC is savior 2022 than any government in our history. And you, the workers, now more Ghana munim. NDC decided to omunya di omuya na ome pass 11 and more amona mo bachiremo. Tax no one the beton so. Until at the end of the day, NDC for na also mutumi kachira mo say masa. Di omuya ndi omwaye enye sa munja jimi no or party na power nti. Otwe bojo na oya no ubenye sika transfer. These are things we need to be asking. These are things we need to be asking. Intimamo man who chance me Jimmy for Adwoa Sarfo has done nothing. He is one of the foolish people. We have a group of foolish men and women who cannot mellow themselves, who cannot analyze the issues, speak truth to Ghanaians. He is one of them. There are millions of Adwoa Sarfo in the NPP, thousands of them. And you don't make Adwoa Sarfo look an extraordinary being be a Wamba parliament that you cannot pass e-levy. With or without, the e-levy will not pass because the people don't want it. It's in NDC for and NPP for any opportunity at the Pakotina GTV, Canada Japan. I was expecting him to pick the statistics, onye bida on to me so nye. Nanko first statistics, Nanko achira Ghana for Ghanaians. We came to power in 2016. This is how much taxes we paid. In fact, when it comes to infrastructure, this is how much we spent on. This is how much you guys paid. This is the taxes we collected. This is how much we spent on. So at the end of the day, these are the list of things we did. You see senior high school 10. You see roads 30. When you go into the financial report, you will see it. And after that, sika mutietu ama yasadi be away. Inti and COVID-19 sika na ba so you come and talk like an intellectual. Obekasa de se nyansani se na be obi su tie okasa akwara ka nyansasem na obaby mama a ode na besu a wo so pa no me na me ne kodai baby mama bodam a obi a ode ne dai bi abodam Anyone who slept with a mad woman is equally as mad as that woman. If that woman is crazy, you are technically crazy because you go for and die. I don't care about that. A dog by dog. That is, people cannot infuse their foolish marital issues into our politics and our development. No. So statement no cry for the year and I'm in oba and you can put a GBG focus statement cry. We are talking about national issue. You and your relationship with your wife or your ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or ex, I don't care. Nobody cares. What I care about is, are you going to solve the problem at hand? And that is what Ghanaians are asking. That is what they are asking. Sameno about not because obadi bodamni na mianka sam kwatena TV so obani bodamni me bodamni. It's simple as that. So that part, you know, a self thing, busuanyama. O man fro kwe campaign o baby. We are looking at the national thing. You are looking at fornication. We don't care. We don't care. What we care about is sikara yetuye nyina babedundeno. What did you do with the money? And noni adia nyansafo busa inti ehia enyansafo answer. Me expect him some you weaponize yourself, you guard yourself with facts. So when the host start to ask, you tell the host, you know what? I'm here as a member of parliament. I've been in parliament for all these years, and let me tell you something. The e-levy is got to pass. You know the reason? Ekufuor came to power in 2017 January. Ghanaians have paid blah blah amount of taxes to the Ekufuor government. Between 2016 and 2020, this is how much we collected from Ghanaians. And this is what we have done. The president told Ghanaians that he was going to build 350 senior high schools. He has built them. He said he was going to make sure NAPCO, all the money we pumped in at the end of the day, they'll all be infused into our public sector. He has infused all of them in there. They have been employed. We are talking about COVID-19, all the money that came in. These are the facts. You can go and check. Go on this website. Go this. This is how much we spend. Nippon to us, yes, you are intelligent. Now I'm telling you, you don't know why you don't know what government, you know. And this is a national issue we're talking about. It's me, and a politician no. Some politicians don't make sense. Their intellectual level is not there yet. A former politician, baby, it is so difficult for a former politician to compete. That is why they think we are enemies. They be America. Me say Enyansafoba NPP in 20 years. We will be there. Right now, they cannot compete with the intellectual discourse. Everybody is an enemy. Everybody is bad. They don't respect. No, sit down. You need to 2 questions. Don't answer. Now say Jimmy for you to Ghana politicians here. Journalists show me to. Okay, no, we will pose it. To me answer. Because we are factory theater. You can't be do on my show. I will suck you like a dog. You can't come on my platform and say and I only me and I'm new way. Me can't wait. Those things I don't care. The Ghanaian our slim sisiano. Or person busa ban the taxes now what training you know. Ya can't touch them. That is the simplest question. But you can't come and tell me you're in a man on my front a campaign and Oforiata so be Jinawa and someone tia district common. The country is broke. The nisi can be the hot. Yanko IMF. Inti Titiana, you didn't quasi assembly resource on some phones. Say last because I will say Parliament na muno hosano and yet Chani Panacha ho. Do not call much Jimmy Chen you once. No, I am being honest with you. Me see. Some confirm person would defend the e-levy or family matters and they call attacks. No, they should come with their facts. Near intellectual discourse about this. Let's have an intellectual one. You have a fact in chat. None of them will show up on TV. None of them. I don't care about John Mahama and the NDC. Who are they? Who is NDC and who is Mahama? I don't know them. I don't pay my taxes to them. I pay my taxes to Caesar. Caesar, tell me how much I paid, how much you have used, and how much is left, and why we should be taxing me more. It's a simple question. I have paid to Caesar. Caesar needs to respond to my questions. Come and make accounts. Actually, what Jimmy and I'm say Jimmy for TV so say I and e-levy amba yentumi tia common fund e-levy amba yentua soja foka e-levy amba and then you are calling for the coup no. So the e-levy should not happen. Also soja for yentua muka obi di two president no. Enter cry. Because if even you say that such statement now here say you are availing yourself for a coup d'etat, yeah. Because the people have paid taxes, they demand to be paid. So everyone but radio say 11 yampasia, soldier for yentiamaka, police for yentiamaka, nurse for me see, then you are opening yourself up for the people to take over. Because you they keep saying that. Or you say you are threatening the people, you are rather opening the government up for attacks. So if you say you are not going to pay, no problem. If you say you are not going to pay them, the anger will let them come after you. Because they have paid you taxes all these years. Why haven't you been able to tell them how much they are paid and what you have used the money for? Because you have failed that, they also think that they have the right to come after you. So you just foolishly sit there, like what's commercial radio so. Because you love your bar, you tia soldier for, you tia police, me say, only two about a boat to actually. So I am a part. The citizens, the civilians, the workers who are all under government payroll, they have done their part by paying taxes for the past 5 years. You can't foolishly sit there and say, without 6 billion Ghana cedis, they will be hungry. They will turn the guns at you. And you, in the process, thinking you are threatening the people or scaring them, you are rather opening yourself up for a coup d'etat. So the coup there, from a Briaboy statement to all these people in government trying to threaten Ghanaians, they are rather enforcing us to do what is right. And what is right is to make sure the government has stolen from us and we need to take power. So coup is inevitable. And when it is inevitable, nothing can stop it. Say a blow, which is inevitable, when earlier received, can cause torrential hostilities. The trade way ebe mohina more alternative campus of IMF. Mudimu Jimmy ha air threatening Ghana for. I am so happy say Obribuahin ekasa asemno because the coup will happen. If you don't pay the people, if you don't give them what they deserve, because they have done their part, the citizenry, they have paid their taxes for 5 years. Account to them. If you want to intimidate them, they will tell you that the power belongs to them. Avail yourself for a coup. The coup will happen. Ebo Boba. And you people are forcing the coup. And the coup will happen. Because you think they are stupid to pay their taxes, right? You're also getting in the other bunkum. You saw no Uncle TV 18 to so and day. Your police in the show to in the fridge. The fridge is abontine. Kobuasi police headquarters. What I call here. Or the damn the fridge is abontine. Because you're paying. You just want to do. Yes, I can be a pen. But all the taxes because when they said they be. Mahame see a year seglement. Kamobe you makugum. Muam so me yamwa. Amu da honde da abontine. Oma edin soldier for the conditions they are in. If they get a better condition, they'll be better. Oh, child mo. We no mutum se pokyo. But bibintra. But if you are trying to tell them they are stupid, yentia 11 yentia nurse, yentia 11 yentia teacher, yentia 11 yentia soldier, yentia police. Omo be dani tu na hwa so. No maka just say sikari etu ani nyina wen. Bunkonta. Adentina ntum bunkonta. Kana utim na wo dia. Eye tax na ditua anti bullet ba ko utim. Mo utim tuo. Eho uko wuna okwa na ka che Nyankopon say onsiesie baby ma oba no. Nsa ni fa ho no ye ne ba betina ho because ya ka no kura na kire nipa no. Ye jimi dodo. It's about time. I static say nyansa for leaders. Even a young man today on the streets of Ghana knows the government has failed. What do you have to do? This is the time you have to have self-recollection. Sit down. Talk to the people. Respect their views. Radio so air threatening Ghana for. The people are the power. And when they want to take power, no man. Because when the people come together, they turn into God. And when they want to take what belongs to them, no man can stop it. This is just an advice. Don't open yourself up for an uprising because it is inevitable. Your actions will determine whether there will be an uprising or not. Pay the people. Let them know what you use their taxes for. It is simple. No accountability, no e-levy. Obanyansa for you will be in kind of some. After this short break, I will pick phone calls. Let me get you something to watch.
Hello, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect and